I think I'm the red old school.
You gotta take the camera off. You gotta undo the camera. Yes. There we go. There you go. There we go. Ask can we hear it now? Okay. What's up, guys? All right, now see if you can hear us.
Can you hear us now?
Okay. Be able to hear us now. So welcome to Mitchell&Mitchell Sip and Spill. What's good with yourselves, guys? We out here sipping.
Right.
You're gonna hear the ambient noises and stuff like that.
She said she can hear.
Yes,
what's up, Wendy?
Yes. What's up, Wendy? We appreciate
Estrella. Right, Estrella. We don't want to make sure we say your names right. What's up, everybody? We Sip and Spill live in the building as always every Saturday, 7 to whenever we get done. That's just what we do.
Yeah, 7 to 9 on Saturdays.
Sometimes.
We appreciate you guys. Yes, we have echo. What is that? We have a lot. We have sound.
She said we have a lot of echo. So listen, we outside, so you will hear some echoes, some bugs and stuff like that, probably flying and some chirping and things like that. But we're gonna make sure that we work with you so you can hear us at best.
Right.
But yes, that's what you probably hear.
Okay. Let us know if that's okay. We'll pull in a little closer if we have to.
Yeah. We'll try to work it out now. Let me get that. That Sip and Spill. Hopefully it get a little better for you.
Hopefully get a little better for you. Let's see if you can hear us though.
Yeah. So as I was saying, coming in on this Saturday, it's the fall. I don't know how you guys doing, but my favorite time of the year is the fall for myself. I currently like the fall because it is not too hot and not too cold. So I currently like that. I don't know about y'all, but it's one of those times when you get to wear a little jacket, just a little jacket, not a coat with some boots. Then some of you all are enjoying your time too. You just got your flip-flops and it's still summertime. Ain't really nothing too much has changed with them. But where we at out here in the cold, up here in the Chicago area, yeah, we got to be ready for that weather. I don't know, some people say, what kind of weather do you want to stay in or how you want it to be sometimes or all the time? Which way you want it to be? Well, I don't know about y'all, but I like it just the way it is. And being a December birthday, so is Ed. We kind of don't like it. We we don't like that. Every time our birthdays come around, we gotta hear Christmas lights. We gotta hear that there is somebody buying something somewhere. Wendy said, she said, Chica, you love bugs. Absolutely do not. But I'm here in the building for it. I don't like bugs. So if your girl jerk to the left or jerk to the right, just know I got my left hook and right hook on point. Because I think I've had a little experience with the bugs from this weekend to last weekend. Oh, Lord have mercy. So we hope everybody doing good on this Saturday evening. We're going to be talking to you guys about the reflections of different shows Ed and I have done throughout the year. It has been so many different. Man, I can say that we have done, to my recollection, we have done over 225 shows. So I'm going to go ahead and get a toast up and tell my wonderful partner, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Today we have made 9 months.
9 months.
9 months on the air, every Saturday, every weekend, posted right here on Sip and Spill, our baby that we created. Wow, I think I needed some child support. I think I need a little.
No, you had child support. I got the baby.
Well, he did start. I think I might have to pay him a little something.
Yeah. How they going?
It's been one inexpensive, but yet expensive child. But it's been fun. It's been fun. So let's talk about some of the shows that just to let people that you guys are signing on to Sip and Spill. One of my most memorable, I would say, shows is Ed and I play characters. So with our characters, which we will be doing during the show, we're gonna, try to touch base on all. We will introduce y'all to every last one of them, and we have a lot. But one of them in particular is Ed. Actually, his family and everybody calls him June, and I became a doctor, Dr. K. And one of the most memorable shows we did was June was talking to Dr. K about being a young man and going through some things. Mm-hmm. And Dr. K was, she just, the stuff he was saying, she just couldn't believe that that's what he was really saying out of his mouth.
Out of his mouth, yeah.
So I had to fall back, guys. You know what I mean? I literally fell on the bed as we was recording. We was recording remote. And I had to fall back, but I had to still stay in character. But he was like, hold on, what kind of doctor is this?
That shit was crazy.
It was hilarious,
but it wasn't supposed to be
hilarious.
funny. I was trying to talk and shit, so I was like, God, yo, I'm trying to understand. Like, sometimes I just don't want to be bothered with people. Like, I want them to be engaging. Like, I want my girl to talk to me. What's up, John? I want them to talk to me, but yo, sometimes I don't feel like being bothered. Like, and it was like,
what kind of person telling something? He have a girl, but he don't want to be bothered with it. Like, what?
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just crazy. So that was one of my most memorable moments. What about yours?
One of my favorite moments was this is one you guys got to go back and look in the archives. This is one of my favorite ones, and this is one that's probably not a lot of views on it, but this one is fun. You got to go back. It's called It's something about these guys were conspiracy theorists. I got to remember the name of that show. That's the one you were telling about, that story that happened in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And we're being conspiracy theorists. First we started talking about that's when we was talking
about Russia. Yeah.
Russia and Ukraine situation.
Yes, we was doing our own version of Ukraine.
Right. And so we started getting into that about all these conspiracy theories. And it was so fucking funny because she started telling me, we started getting into these different stories about how we avoided COVID and stuff like that. And on this one particular character, I was telling her about how my boy told me he didn't get COVID all year long because he cut off one of his testicles and ate it. It was so fucking funny. Then Kim started telling me a story about something that actually happened.
For real.
And I did not know the way she said it. I'm in there like, I know she lying. I know she bullshitting. That was that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, because
and we were being really ridiculously stupid. That shit was crazy.
Was. And the thing of it is that we actually did not know whatsoever, period. We did not know what the other person is going to say, which we never do. We never do.
You never know what's going to happen.
We never know. So you didn't know that I was going to tell you a real story that recently had just happened, where a woman was basically having sex with a boyfriend, basically took the chain, choked him to death, and then cut his body up with a butter knife. And that's just, it's horrible, and as horrific as that sounds, it really did happen. It just so happened to play into when Ed and I was being these crazy, conspiracy theorists. You know, I was just like, yeah, and maybe that's why it took us so long. And it was like, what?
I'm like, yo. She's like, I said, wait a minute.
And I'm serious
cut
as
him with
hell.
a butter knife. So yeah, that's kind of why it took a long time. I'm like,
because he was like, what? I'm like, parts was everywhere, and he was like, really? Yeah, I'm like, for real?
That was funny. And it wasn't supposed to be funny. I'm sorry for the family, whomever with that was involved. That was funny.
I can't imagine.
One part though that was funny. It wasn't really a whole show. Now this is a very serious show, and this is now okay. So let me give y'all the ingredients of what makes the show happen between me and Kim. So Kim has a way of speaking. I'm always talking about the way she says stuff. She says this thing like, life is short and even shorter with COVID. I'm like, are you saying you got COVID or what? I was. That's how.
Right.
So that's her little. She say these statements and I'm like, I don't understand. So she said we were doing the live show talking about family, and we were talking about the Braxtons, and this nigga gonna tell me, Ed, Tamar Braxton died.
Actually, I wasn't even talking to him. I just started talking on the show.
She's talking on the show like, listen, y'all know Tamar Braxton died. And I was like, girl, are you serious?
He was like, Tamar. And I was like, oh my God, my bad.
Hold on, you gotta let me dress it. I'm gonna dress it. She gonna make it go run through it.
I'm sorry.
She gonna run through it. She's like, Tamar Braxton died. I'm like, oh my God. Tamar Braxton died. She's like, yes, Tamar Braxton died. She's like, oh no, I'm sorry. Not Tamar Braxton. I'm sorry. Then I was like, oh good. She's like, no, but keep the same energy though. Like, but still, it was her sister that died. Who was the sister that passed away? Tracy Braxton died. Yeah. But the way she did that shit, y'all, she gonna say Tamar, and I was throwing like, oh my God. But it was so booty because I'm sorry, I had a sign of relief because it wasn't Tamar, even though it was still bad.
Right.
And I did. She was like, yo, you can't do that on air. You can't act like it's better than her sister. Neither one. That's
absolutely
terrible.
Keep that same energy.
But the fact she said it, but that's the kind of shit she does. She's like, she'll say a phrase that is really wrong. Like, you need to turn left. And then I turn left. No, you're going the wrong way. You go turn right. And we run right into the river. That's her. That's her. Give you a whole send-off. Don't mean what she's saying. Not meaning it like that, but that should be hilarious.
I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. However, sometimes, your girl was liquor couraged up that day. I was, I don't know. But anyway, I corrected it. And when I did, and that energy wasn't the same.
No,
he was like, he was like a sigh of relief,
That shit was funny. But you gotta go check that out. We did another one that we did one that was about the brilliant idiots. Or something. Well, not brilliant idiots. It's almost like
the ingeniouses.
The ingeniouses.
Yeah, that's what we called them. Yeah. Anti-ingeniouses. Where two people is really smart in books.
Right.
They GPAs. Everything is smart, right? But they don't know nothing that's going on around them.
They're
right in front of them.
Highly intelligent.
Highly intelligent.
They have no common sense.
Right. None whatsoever. The very fact of just a shoelace going a shoe is just mind-boggling to them.
Right. We did I don't know if we got that episode, that show we did where Edie walked in.
Yeah, that's the one that you came over.
I came over, and then you thought I was a pizza delivery man, but I was your friend. I was your friend, but you didn't like okay.
And I kept saying the pizza is outside, so I just kept opening the door like the pizza just supposed to magically appear after I just called.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Yes, we have done some shows. Y'all got to go check out all our shows on YouTube. We have done some.
We had some funny stuff. And we're gonna do some of our characters. There's gonna be a day we do some characters. So one of the shows that we did was TikTok was one of my favorite ones on TikTok. Can y'all hear us okay? Hoping in 2x echoey. But we did the TikTok videos when you pulled up to me like you had a pistol on my neck.
Yeah, that was a controversial one. So we got some like, why did she do that? Like I couldn't get my 2 minutes time back. But then we had some people that was laughing and they was like, what's the point of it? And the whole point is all that's what Sip and Spill do. We make love and we laugh and love with everything that we do. And we put that love in there for everybody to get you a laugh after your day. I think a lot of people look at TikTok and just scroll through stuff and just laugh all day. I don't know about y'all, but it definitely does it for me. And it's just, as we call and as we say all the time, fugaziness.
Right.
So that's what it was. But I had a brush. And I put it up to the back of Ed's neck. I jumped out the car and I was like, bye-bye, nigga. And and I was like, get your beat in the house, go ahead on.
Bitch ass nigga.
I really did. And he was feeling some type of way about it. But, I was playing the role.
It was a character.
It was a character. I was playing the role. And that, basically, because he said, you ever ran into that person that act as if they can't get got? And that's what the whole thing was about.
Right. Like you hardcore, you talk all this shit.
So, yeah, you got. I pulled up, rolled up on you, and I used my brush, and it wasn't even really, a real weapon. So that's we did that. Another one I think is crazy this is real crazy. Ed was sitting on, I think this is kind of more recent than later, but he was, I don't know what we called him. I think we called it a DL brother.
His name was DL brother.
And y'all gotta check it out because he was on there talking about him and his guys. I'm talking about, come on, I'm his girl, so I'm trying to invite him to a party where women is at. He's telling me about, no, he got some, friend time with his guys.
Gotta have homie time.
Gotta have homie time. Never heard of boy time. And they having a sleepover at the hotel and there's nobody there but them. And they got baby oil and they slipping and sliding and they falling and and he laughing and they got the hoochie man shorts on and I'm like, but where the women at, bro? Like I don't understand.
And so he wasn't honest about his sexuality.
That's the nigga you in denial.
Right. That was funny. It was funny.
Then he said, I'm gonna bring a girl. Then I said, who you gonna bring? What, Dirty Feet Sarah? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, she a whole lesbian. He was like, yeah. So we did that. And, we try to touch on different people and not so much as like you knowing them personally, but just everybody's lives are different. Mm-hmm. So we touch on that and we bring the love and the laughter to those.
Let us know if we're getting any lagging or anything like that. I know the sound and the bug stuff is out there. Chica friendly creatures. Okay, Chica's good. I like that. She said we can hear you good even with Chica friendly creatures. Chica, I'm surprised you're sitting so close to
No, she's saying.
Oh my God, she's messing with you. She
said you so clear to the grasshopper jump. You are so silly.
She is messing with you. That is so funny. You gonna get her jumping across this table. Chica, you got to go watch the video we did while we were heading to
the bug. Did you see it? I'm thinking she saw it.
Watch the video she did. She's like about the bug. The bug had
Ed loves it so much.
40 fucking legs. She thought it was like a mixture between a mosquito, a fly, and a
The bumblebee having a threesome.
That was fucking hilarious. You gotta see that. You haven't seen that.
It is. That's what happened, though. For real, for real. Man, let me see. It's so many shows. Being over 225 shows.
Bishop and Evangelist.
Yeah, the bishop. Yep, I like the bishop and evangelist. It's so funny. Ed and I was doing when we first decided to do. We like to dip and dab into things that we never done. And how that came about, we was just having a conversation. We was talking about church. We both have that in our background growing up. And he was saying how let's do a church service, and it was going to be like a revival. And we was coming up with the names, and so I was like, okay, I'll be Evangelist Levon, which is my middle name, and he said I'll be Bishop Peter, which is middle name. And when I tell y'all, I put on this shirt and this hat and popped up on the screen, we couldn't stop laughing. It was like I was in truth blown character. That was a moment. You hear me? Hilarious.
She said she was serious about the bug.
Okay.
I don't know if she.
I'm not gonna let y'all get to me. With that stated, he can hop on a grasshopper. I ain't scared of.
It's the black bumblebee threesome people.
Okay.
Threesome bugs you can't fool with.
Yes, right. That's yes. Right. We're back in the shy. I kind of used to theirs. Okay. But I can say that was hilarious. That was the bishop. We definitely gonna do that character today.
I was sitting there, and she said she was.
I got on the screen.
And she had the big ass hat. I'm like, listen.
This how you come from church.
I wasn't ready for that. It was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
If you guys aren't already doing so, make sure you tell your friends, your neighbor, tell your friends, like and subscribe us on all the social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We are on Twitter. Mitchell is sip and spill _MM. That's MM is like Mitchell and Mitchell. That's kind of how we did that.
Okay.
So at sip and spill _MM. Or M&M. It's basically MM. Momo. So I got something for you. Check this out.
So I was wondering, Kim, I got a question for you. So like, if you like all of the men that go in your inbox, okay, so like, how do you deal with all the men that go in your inbox? How do you do? Because I don't like them. I don't like all the deep pics they send me. What do you do?
I really don't like the men that be in my DMs because they only front. They ain't for real.
Wait, are you telling me you have men that like? Oh, okay. So I thought you were down. You wasn't down for that? What's your problem?
No, I ain't down for that. I mean, you gotta come with it for me. You know, there's some men in my DMs that watch this show and think I'ma go. No, hell no.
Wait a minute, hold on. I thought, oh my goodness, I thought that you was down. Like, oh my God, what is your problem? Like, okay, so check it out. So if a girl go on your DM, is you cool with that or what?
No, I'm strictly dickly.
Wait. So I'm confused. Are you? Wait, I thought you was straight because the way you was sounding, you would sound like you was a straight man, not like a I ain't know you swung that way. That's why I was asking you like what you thought about that. I wasn't really
sure. I'm straight. I'm absolutely straight.
But you just told me you were strictly dickly. So I'm confused. Which one is it? Is you liking men or is you liking women?
Listen, don't let the voice get it twisted. I'm 100% woman.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. We playing. This is the kind of
shit
this is what
we doing.
This is listen. I'm sorry. That's what we doing today. This is how we doing today. Y'all gonna party with us? I suggest you guys get your wine. Open that bottle.
Yeah, because you never know what we're gonna do, when we're gonna do it, and how we're gonna do it. But that's just what we do.
Mm-hmm. That was a fake laugh.
Yeah, some things just
Oh, if Clarence, if you're on here, I want to tell you thank you
he
so
ain't on
much.
there yet.
What? Okay.
I have to shut you down only because it's a whole interest he want to do when he come on. So he ain't on there yet.
Okay.
I gotta hit him up.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So Ed got love, y'all. He got mad love with people that adore my boy and all the different fans. So I want to kind of jump in, and when we say reflection of us, what we're doing, we're talking about shows that we have done all throughout the year. I know some of y'all is wondering what I said and what I meant when I say the departure of SIP, and we will be getting to that throughout our show. But we're talking about different things that we have experienced, things that made us and make us us. And I think I don't know about my partner, but thinking about 9 months ago, just having a conversation, I would have never thought that it would be just as great or greater than it is right now. I wouldn't change it for the world. A lot of people talk about living their passions. They actually don't do it. They just talk about it. But Ed and I actually put the fruition what we wanted to do just with a conversation. It's funny though because I got to talk about this. Um, our platform that we record on, you know, he told me a while back, he was like, I was gonna start it. He had a friend, he was gonna do it or whatever. But I didn't realize to just 2 weeks ago. I was just 2 weeks old, y'all, when I realized that he kind of already had started something of this nature. So for me, I had the Kimmy Kim show where I read books and stuff like that. But I didn't know that my boy had, like a little setup. He didn't got on, and so he kind of like chewed me out a little bit about it. And I was like, it didn't stick. You have conversations, it didn't stick. I didn't know that he had a certain platform. So since he started a certain thing, and then you kind of get that mixture, and for us finding and meeting one another, and then making this show happen. I don't know. Would you do anything different, Ed? Would you do anything different?
Yeah, I would do something different. I'll be like, man, shut your ass up. I ain't doing shit.
Oh,
That's a lie.
okay.
That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. No, actually, path we've been on, I got to give you your kudos and your flowers because things that we've been able to accomplish. And let us know if our show is lagging. I'm seeing it might be lagging here.
Yeah.
Things we've been able to accomplish has been phenomenal based off of what we've been trying to do and what we've been able to accomplish over this short amount of time. So I wouldn't change anything. I'm happy for. I'm happy about what we've been able to accomplish. Um, I am. Did you on that one? What did we log in on that on there, guys? We sorry. Do you know what you log on that one? Do you know what server you log in on? Is it Mitch or is it Netgear?
Oh, that's your phone. This I'm on Netgear. That I
No,
think is Mitch 6.
oh, that's Mitch. Okay, I was just Mitch phone. Okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. All right, so we're gonna go and make some switches. We're gonna switch over there, and I'm gonna switch over here.
When you say switch,
I'm just saying add camera.
we're here.
Add camera. There you go. Add camera. We're gonna both add our own add camera.
Let's say remove.
Okay, listen. Start cam. Start cam. Boom. See that? Then watch I do start cam. Boom. So guys, we're gonna keep going as we go. I'm gonna try to make some adjustments here. Just kind of bear with us because we are trying to do the same thing on the flip side. You see, we're on different. I said start cam. I don't see
Yeah.
here. Oh, I didn't add it. There we go. I'm added to stream now. So there we go. Boom.
There we go.
Boom. We're doing our thug chisel. Let's see. We're gonna hold on 1 second. There we go. Just talk to the people for a second. I'm gonna mute myself. We're gonna make some adjustments. We gotta do it on the fly because
we gotta do a little something different.
That's how it be. Listen, we like you guys. We fuck with you guys. We appreciate you guys rocking with us. As we doing our production, that's how we do. We gotta change our camera angles real quick. So you dig what I'm saying? Give me a second. I'll be black. You heard me? I'll be white.
I don't know. He been one hell of a ride. I can tell y'all right now. I'm looking right here. One hell of a ride with all the reflections of the show. It's a lot of different podcasts out there, and I have looked at a few. We even got a few of Sip and Spills. I see Best Friends doing a Sip and Spill, and I think two white guys also doing a sip and spill. But what makes us sip and spill the dynamic duo? The reason why you should pull up and roll up and sip with us every Saturday is simply for the fact that us being dynamic, we keep it real on a sip and spill. We create a platform for you to be able to talk about whatever you want to talk about, whether it's bad, good, or indifferent. That's what we do. We want to absolutely, absolutely make sure that that's what you do, no matter what. So for the most time and all time, that's what we be doing. It's just one of those things all the time that a lot of people ask us all the time, how y'all get started? What made y'all do what y'all do? It's been like that all the time. So with that stated, starting off the way we have and ending up where we at today has definitely made a difference. Gotta say that has definitely made a difference. I don't know. He said that Ed. I don't know. He said he don't know if what he would do different if there is to do anything different.
You got that right.
I can't.
I'm gonna keep it.
It's a few things I would say that I probably would have done differently, but for the most part, I am in awe of how everything has happened. But I say that you should jump in. Should I stop Cam now?
You can stop Cam now if you want to. Nothing remove my. There we go.
So
Can y'all hear us? There we go.
So a lot of times you just got to jump in there to start stuff and do things. A lot of times people don't do just that. You just kind of talk about it and you don't do it. I find that when you're in your worst struggles is when the miracles start to happen. If you believe in that.
Right.
I feel like this year has been one hell of a struggle all through 2022 for me.
Okay, now.
Some people say that it was the COVID and the pandemic. I'm telling you, I'm struggling right now as we talking. You understand what I'm saying? But it's an ongoing thing where I do encourage others a lot, which kind of helps me to stay on my own game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's when you should be that way. You should be encouraging somebody else helps you when you encourage other people. So for the Sip and Spill show, that's what we're here for. The love and the laughter, the comedy, and to talk about stuff that you want to get off your chest or things you want to discuss that you're feeling uncomfortable. We talk about uncomfortable shit. We get you uncomfortable to get you comfortable.
Right.
Like right now, I'm uncomfortable as hell.
Damn. Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God.
I think we got something like that, don't we?
Oh, we don't. We got it. Oh yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah,
let me push. Oh, we got that. Right there.
Producer. Okay. Come on, producer. You remembered it.
See, I remember that. I remember that. So I'm, as I can see, Ed always been
in our system though. It's gonna be in the other one.
It's gonna be in a different.
Ready.
You gonna do it?
God. I don't know if I can hear that.
Yeah, that's kind of low.
It's low. I don't know how to turn it louder. Let me see. Hold on. Watch this.
Damn.
Yeah, that's kind of low.
That's low. Well, anyway, y'all.
So Ed got his sayings. Y'all will be hearing those where he got damn and oh my God.
So listen, guys, we again, like Kim said, we've been this year it's been a great year of experience and understanding. Hey, Instagram, as Kim will call you, Instagram. How are you on Instagram? You guys are instantly on the gram. How are you guys? Sometimes Kim be like, we gotta get on Instagram. We keep playing, and sometimes
not instant.
Right, instant. Well, she only said that at one time, but I don't.
He don't never let me live it down.
Instagram, but Instagram, how y'all doing? Are y'all fair for squares? Y'all can't compare. I don't know what y'all can do. Can you do it anywhere? I don't know. I got bars. I don't know if y'all know that. Check this out, guys. We want to make sure that I don't know if y'all know. We did a couple of episodes. Hey, let me see. Go back to her.
I see Wendy talking about the bugs gonna love me more.
You are really going in on one of these bugs.
I know.
She ain't gonna let you. She gonna let that ride on you. I ain't mad at her. I be teasing your ass all night.
Yeah,
So yeah. So guys, there's their reflections. So Kim, you said you wouldn't do anything different, or you did.
I said there's a few things I would.
Okay, what would you do different?
But for the most part, I said that means I'm not discussing that. But that means for the most part, I did say for the whole 2029 months, just to let y'all know now, but this is how I want to say. I was just saying this to my nephew today. We was talking about. He was saying how he was going through some things with female relationship, and I was sharing with him about just different parts of relationships or different things
Keep going.
in relationships can put you in a place where it really make you look at yourself. And most of the time we look at the other person, what they not doing, how they know it, but it really can teach you a lot about you. You know, I feel like most lessons are not learned because you don't see that there's a blessing in the lesson in the first place. So, and speaking of that, I said he was starting out in a relationship, friendship and everything, just like for being in a business partner, as Ed and I can honest to God say that I've learned a lot about who I am, not so much as him, but me, and what gets me and what bothers me and how things work. Because when you got someone else that you're working with on a constant, as you say, he's on me, he has that on him. Ed has that high level, like you this is where you got to be. Like he says things like people can be low frequency. So he is definitely a high frequency nigga. Okay, so with that said, your ass gonna need to step up to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the disclaimer like he do about me. But for everybody, male and female, if you messing with him in any type of capacity, your ass can't be low frequency. He will definitely get you up the pot. And I don't understand. You might not understand it. It's been some times that I had to look at him and go, Lord, help me, because I really feel like I want to knock the living, but and then you can't. But at the same time, it kind of passes. He's been a true pain in my ass a lot, as much as I have enjoyed it. So as I'm saying, you learn a lot of stuff about yourself. So talking about how it works for you, and things start and you get tired and things be a little different. So for that, my nephew, he was sharing that he was just feeling like he says it's like he has a relationship with someone that is just kind of getting on his nerve. He's like getting kind of this nerve. But I said, well, but are you still willing to get in the ring with him?
Damn.
I said, because that's what makes the difference. It really, truly do. Are you willing to, are you just tired? Because you could be tired of that person you irritated just today, that moment. But the next day, you still want to talk to them, kick it with them and everything. It's just at that moment, I can't do you. So to me, solidarity, you got to learn in relationships with other people, friendships, relationships. It teach you about you. You start learning what you really like, what you don't, what I don't. Some people picky as hell. Some people don't realize that, well, I want this and that. But that's not really good for your ass. Look at your pattern and it didn't work out. Might want to try something different. But you don't want to do that because you're still stuck in where you was instead of where you need to be and where you can go. But you won't let God allow that to happen for you because you still keep looking back and your foot is going forward. So with that stated, solidarity comes from when you with someone and you still want to get in the ring with them, even though 24 hours out the day, maybe half 12 of them days, 12 of those hours, they really get on your last goddamn nerve. So being a partner with Ed has taught me in this retrospect, he used to say words which I still hate. If he said right now, it pisses me the fuck off. Okay? Very clear about it. But he says it, and he says, that annoys me. Now, I could be talking to Chica. I could be talking to, my other friends, and they say it annoys them. It don't bother me, though. It don't bother me. I'm like, oh, well, it don't bother me. But when he say it, it changes the whole goddamn game. Why? Because who he is. And people need to learn that everybody is different to you. Everybody affect you differently. So because he said, I'm like, God damn it, what the hell are you annoyed about now? You know what I'm saying? We got a show to do. We got this. We ain't got time for all you and your annoyances and your different things. But at the end of the day, like I told my nephew, I said, we can get mad. We can get upset. We can say, I don't feel like talking to your ass right now. But at the end of the day, this is what we say. All right. Okay. But it really don't change nothing. So, okay. When you get through, it don't change nothing. Because I'm still here. That means we still in the ring. I can either get mad, which I just recently say, see your ass checking out. He said, I'm not checking out. But he was tired of my ass at that moment, right? Just didn't want to hit a shit no more. But I'm saying real issues, real communication, getting in the ring with each other, having those conversations, whether you like it or not. It's uncomfortable, all that. To me is the real type of friendship that you want to have in your life. Bad, good, the ugly. And that's what I have experienced. I can say for the Sip and Spill show, for my partner sitting next to me, is that we have had all that, and I've learned a lot about myself and who I am, and what I will and what I will not tolerate with. But not everybody, absolutely, I want to be in the ring with. Everybody will not get the pass. Everybody will not get the go ahead, and everybody won't get the understanding. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else, Mike can say the word annoying, but his ass just can't say it. How about that? Solidarity. That's what that is. So I don't know. Everybody hits you different. I don't know what Ed got to say about that, but everybody hits you different. But if you got somebody solid, just don't get out the ring with them. Just don't get out the ring. You never know.
Yeah, one of the things that I've learned about my partner is that when she says she's an accountability person, she's an accountability person. But it's so funny because she'll try to ask me questions, or she want to express something to me, right? Give it to me on the real. You want a motherfucker will give it to you on the real, give it to you in the skinny, right? Give it to you in the raw. And she'll say, "Listen, I want to tell you something. I need you. Are you in a nice mind space? Whatever the word she used." I'm like, just come on with it. So then she hit me with a nigga. Sit your monkey ass down and shut the fuck up because you act like a motherfucking bitch ass nigga. You need to sit down, wake up, put your chest out, stick your chest out, and make some sense. You better grab it. You got balls on you. So she hit me with that. I'm like, and I started looking at her, and I'm like, and when I tell you I want to be like, I don't know who the fuck. Who the fuck she thinks she is? Right. I don't know who the fuck she thinks she finna get away with this shit. I don't know, but she'll say some shit, but it's real and it's coming from a real space, and I'm like, damn. But she talks to me in a way that I hear it. She knows if I tell you this way, your ass won't get it. You ain't gonna leave out of here and think like, I ain't quite understand. See, you know how you talk to somebody and they be like, I think I might got it, but I'm not really sure. No. She like, let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? 1 plus 1 is 2, is it not? Am I right or am I right? The fuck? Now listen, 2 plus 2 is 4. Am I right or am I right, nigga? Come on with it. You better come on and say something. You better answer that motherfucking question because we ain't going to 3 plus 3 yet, goddammit. And so I know, like, okay, I gotta understand it. I get it. My arithmetic is on point. And you have a partner like that adds and come at you and ask you questions like that or make you think. See, accountability is one thing is saying, okay, look, did you make sure that you ate, you drank your water today? I'm accountable. And, that's accountable. I'm going to call you and remind you to drink your water, to eat your vegetables, eat your fruit, whatever. Right? Work out, do some running today. But another accountability partner is to make your ass fucking think. To put it to you in a place where you feel like, damn, I don't know if I should smack the shit out of them. That's a real accountability partner because they make you think about it and make the think. So it's something like, do you think it makes sense? That's poison. That's bleach. You so thirsty, you so grab. Oh, I'm thirsty. Let me grab some. But that's bleach. Is your dumb ass? Go ahead. You want to drink the bleach? Because it clearly said bleach. What you're thirsty in? It's a liquid. Makes some sense.
Yep. Drink it.
Go ahead and drink, nigga. Because you so I gotta do whatever. And so when you have somebody hit you like you don't, like, hey, don't hit me with that. Don't come to me like I'm a motherfucking hell no, I don't drink no bleach. But you thirsty though. You're running around looking for something to drink and it's liquid and you so whatever is there, whatever you give me, Lord, I'll be satisfied. Whatever's there. So she'll hit you with that and she'll make you think like, okay, so you trying to make me look like I'm a motherfucking goofy, huh? Yeah, that's accountability. Make you think about what you're doing. To give you to that extreme level, it makes you say, okay, I get it. You mean, you got me. Like, no, I didn't get him. Should I get him? I'm like, no, you got me. Cool out now. All right now. You got me. So that's my reflection on Kimmy Kim in that regard. Like she keeps me accountable and she comes with it and she's always on very consistently like trying, she's always moving around and making things happen. I'm very proud of her and the things you're doing. I'm gonna give you your flowers now. So
appreciate it.
I'm very proud of the things you're doing and the things you've done with the show, and the way you're going and where it's headed. I appreciate that, and I congratulate you and I thank you for it, for putting it out there because she's the one that called me to the carpet. We did the show. We talked about it. She's like, "You got some?" I said, "I got a little. I got some stuff, a program I used to deal with, or I had." And she said, "Let's do it." And we got on the show. And then that was the first thing. That was the day you said, "I want to try something with you." And that's when you bust Jaquisha. You ready to do Jaquisha real quick?
Yeah, we went into character.
Let's go right there. Go ahead on.
First characters that Ed and I started 9 months ago was I think it's I think we definitely known for it, but it's Jaquisha in June. And Jaquisha is a roundaway ghetto girl that I like to say at the bus stop.
Sucking on the what?
Pork chop.
Sucking on a pork chop. I never know. Let me tell you something.
He said he never heard of that.
I saw sucking on lollipop, but a pork chop was like, okay, I don't know where you've been living, whatever. But that was funny.
Absolutely. So with that said, we were she was crazy about her June. Her June, she was crazy. So we gonna go into this character, so y'all just go with us.
Just go there. We ain't gotta introduce
Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. June. Why you didn't come home last night?
Let me tell you something. Look, on God though, on God, I was like busting these moves, no cap. Like
Joe, that's all you be talking about. I'm talking about you always busting some moves and stuff, Joe. You don't be busting no moves because you have me making all these doggone chicken wings and you ain't even coming getting none.
No, bro. I still want to grab.
Well, you know I had put them in the oven so nobody don't get them because they know how people be eating your food. So I put the good stuff in the oven for you, babe.
Good. No cap though. Like I'm about to bust these moves. Gotta flip this and bust this move.
Why real you quick. Always gotta be busting moves though? Where you going today, Joe?
I got an up poll on Buddy. Buddy was talking mad trash, bro. Mad trash. That shit don't ride in the hood, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Like, so I'm going through slides. That nigga question, bro. You don't never come.
What
your
he say,
loyalty
Joe?
is unrespectful, bro. Your loyalty is his loyalty is like unrespectful, bro. On God, no cap. Like, dude came. It ain't you. I'm not trying to be funny. I ain't trying to, but I'm about to slay Buddy. You feel me?
Oh,
Buddy finna about to uphold on Buddy.
June, you can't be you on probation. You can't be going to jail.
You gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet though. See, that's the thing. You like doing this a lot though. Like. You telling the business. Everybody know my moves. You telegraphing moves on me.
June, ain't nobody here but me and you, June.
You talk to your girls, and your girls tell them niggas.
I ain't telling them girl. Only KK, though. KK, yeah. But that's your best friend, June.
Cool, okay, that's my girl.
That's the only person I've been talking to.
So that's
but June, you gotta be careful though because you know I'm pregnant.
No, again, you lying. You
June, I put the pregnancy test by your phone last night, June.
That's cap.
I know this baby number 4, but you know how you be doing, June, when you be high.
That's cap. So
y'all.
That's June is Jaquisha. Listen, his wine is on time. She said, "Oh hell no, June. Wendy's so funny. She gets so funny."
So what Joey say? Joey. Are you not doing this after the summer or always? Yes, we will be doing this after the summer. We will be here the fall, the summer. It's the fall time right now.
Yeah, well,
yes, we will definitely be keeping going, Joey. Thanks for asking us. We'll definitely be getting to all the things. But how you been, Joey? We haven't seen you in a while.
How you been, sir?
Welcome. Yeah.
So we got a big announcement in the next 15 minutes. We'll go and talk about in the next hour of the show. In the next 15 minutes, we'll go into it. How's your wine, sir?
My wine is good. I wanted to, before we get to that part, because, Ed and I, we go up and down, ebbs and flow, right, throughout the show.
Yep.
We can get heavy. As we say, our show is love, laughter, and comedy. So we get heavy. And then we get laughter. And where we going to go in a little bit, I don't know. I got to brace myself. But I think I want to tell you, Ed, about one of the subjects we have talked about, and just kind of, I think I want to hone in a little bit for this particular topic. When we first started out, and pretty much Ed kind of introduced himself, and he said that, letting everybody know that he was polyamorous. And for me, guys, it was brand new, didn't know anything about it. We've been great, fair for a square. We out here, and I'm fighting bugs as always. So with that said, he was saying that, and then he was giving definitions, and he was introducing everything to me, and letting everybody, he's and just introduced me into that particular world of his. being my friend. No, I am not poly. However, I'm learning that about him. But I want to say this to people that constantly and consistently ask me all the time, because my partner is poly, am I? And I am not. However, I've learned different things about who he is and what he represents being poly. And with that stated, I wanted to kind of hone in on that. I think he also would like to know that as well. Um, so three things I think, Ed, is a good thing about when you learn about dating multiple people at a time. I think it should also transpires into people that date monogamously. The number one thing I've learned that, well, I would say that I would add in a monogamous relationship or with everyone is that communication is everything. See, in a monogamous relationship, there are a variety of ways in which partner could cheat, but in polyamory, I believe the most prevalent way to cheat would just to lie, keep secrets. So because that's not something that they do, this is why communication is imperative. Without it, someone's going to get hurt. Having experienced polyamory, I think some people take that with the value of that communication kind of changes things. So I think even for people that are living that lifestyle, you also need to hear this because you don't have to do that. And it'll stop a lot of, as we call it, fugaziness. So I wanted to hone in on that. Learning about that, I've now been introduced to more people that is in their lifestyle. I want to say Ed's friend, which is also my beautiful friend now, Kimberly Brown and Jamon Turner. Y'all seen us do actual, y'all saw us do taping with them, talking to them live. They both was on there and they was expressing what was going on with them. So with that said, with them coming out and saying and expressing themselves, a lot of people was asking about the part two. And this is what they was kind of talking about, that they wanted that communication to be like the number one thing. And they was laying it out. Was they not, Ed? They was laying it out.
They went there.
They went there. They didn't hold back at all. You hear me? They was like, this is what's going on. This is what's happening. And nobody was holding back. I mean, so yes, we will
and you asked they ask some real serious. You asked they ask a question. So you
yeah. We asked the question. Is it okay? Can we go there? Can we? And I don't think we have to do that. So I did ask this question. I said to Kim, I said, so what's your take on people just basically calling you a hoe? You know what I'm saying?
You say somebody called you a bona fide.
Oh yeah. So what are your take on people calling you a bona fide hoe? Because she was
bona fide asshole. That's just keep.
Okay, so this one he knows it. So why you just don't say it? But it said hoe. I don't remember the bona fide ass part.
No, you said it. So what do you say?
Because you forgot I was very liquid courage. If y'all watch that show, I half-ass remember.
She said, so what do you say? People say you're a bona fide asshole. I'm like, damn.
And she was like, no, because she came out and said,
money. You so skinny.
Because she came out and said, she came out on her own, okay, and simply said that, hey, you know what? This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing. And so I was like, okay, so if she finna go there, then I guess I'm going there. I mean, I couldn't. I had to meet her where they're at. That's what I say. You got to meet people where they at, right? So Kim laid the platform. I know y'all are anxious to see part two. We will be talking to them remotely from Washington D.C. I want to call them our poly don't give a damn couple say whatever they want to say.
Living out loud, living in freedom.
And everybody had something to say about that. That was absolutely crazy. So we talking about the three things. I said communication was everything.
Right.
That was the number one that I think they trying to forbade. And then the other thing is that you don't need to be there everything. So also in the polyamorous world, they were saying they was trying to convey to everybody, which I'm saying I picked up what I feel, what I've learned through my partner and how just even in the monogamous world, I think everybody should adapt to that, is that you don't need to be everything for your partner. I think we get together with people and you lose your individuality. You stop being you. And that's what made you, for that person was attracted and wanted to be with you in the first place. And I think you start saying, oh, I'm okay. It's okay you like that. And then when you get with them, it's like, because you with me, now that should change. I don't want you to do that. And I don't want you to be with that person no more. It doesn't work like that. When you have the open communication to be able to understand that that person is who they are and meet them where they at, you create an ability to be able to have the most boisterous, wonderful relationship because you're 100% honest and you know who you're dealing with.
Right.
So we learned that. Then the third one was your partner's happiness should be your happiness. So if that's what's making you happy, and we should be like this across the board to everybody, even though sometimes some things that makes the other person happy and it's not you, you should be happy for. Or if it's something that's not related to you, or something that you just don't do with you.
That's an unconditional love that has to be.
Yes.
You have to go into it consciously knowing that I'm going to accept them and allow them to be themselves, and have that compersion, as they would say, where that person is happy even if it has nothing to do with you.
Right.
So even if it's with another person,
and I think, thank you. I think the problem is that it's. Oh.
My daughter-in-law is out here.
Yeah, she is, y'all. So, we
can I get a hug, honey?
Yeah, she's in a hug.
Thank you so much. We're at the end of
it. She wants you to come and give a hug.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot.
No, it's not. It's not.
As long as it's not.
No, it's not. I haven't seen you in forever. Love you. So yes, we have to go ahead and send a shout out to her.
You see my grandboys. The oldest boy, that's his. He's a spit image of her.
Oh my God.
That's the bear of our three boys, and the one that was. They're all the good babies.
That's what he says. I'll be like, no.
Oh, he's so adorable. Oh, he's so adorable.
And a little baby. All of them are your babies. All hers.
You guys, how much you guys are doing. This is amazing.
Thank you so much.
So watching you guys looking at stars.
Oh,
that's sweet. So Tamani, if you guys go back, one of our favorite shows.
One of our favorite shows. We're still talking about them the whole show.
We're gonna go back.
It's gonna be a long night, okay?
So one of the favorite shows, my daughter was on there. She was talking about the importance of recognizing your partner, your husband, and how fathers a lot of times aren't recognized as great equal partners or get the recognition they give as husbands and partners for the children. And she was really giving her, just looking at the whole situation, how she appreciated the way her life structure was, her children, her partner, her life partner with her husband, and how he was a father, and just it was all those. It was a really wonderful show. So go back. I don't remember
the name of the show we was talking about is with Mitchell, and we stated that it was with Gen X and parenting. Yeah. That's what it was about. Right. So you can go ahead and check that out. It's definitely on our YouTube archives. I think we did that just before Mother's Day, so y'all be able to check her out. And that's who we're talking to right now.
It's one of the excellent show. One of the highest rated, highest viewed shows.
And we will be doing another one. We gonna check in with her again and see how's that going.
She feel the same way. She like, I don't care. He terrible now. He didn't fell off. You never know because things happen like that.
You never know. So guys, I was talking about the three things that we learned through being in that polyamorous type relationship and the people. Okay, what you take away from that, and everybody with all the questions about that. I think those were the top three that I think Ed would definitely agree. He's know way more about that world than me. That is absolutely something that everybody should take away. Do not lose your individuality, and communication is the key. And do not, more importantly, do not take that person needed. Don't think that you need to be everything for them because you don't.
I'm gonna go ahead and dispel a myth, though. I'm gonna say this.
Dismantle something. Love that.
Dismantle. Or I'm gonna I want to attack or. I guess challenge an ideology.
Okay.
So in that pattern, in that lifestyle, with the world has always been, let's be real, it's been a misogynistic world. I get it. I benefited from it.
Yeah. Right.
Male privilege is a real thing, like white privilege.
Yeah.
I don't have a fear of going down the alley and where am I getting raped? That's just the thing. It's a male privilege that we have. I don't have to worry about nobody screwing me over at the auto dealership and stuff like that, or car lots or auto mechanic. We don't have those fears. That's just as a man, we don't have these certain fears. So with that being said, when you talk about poly and things of that nature, I don't want to ever get it twisted. Because people look at me like, well, Ed or this person can do it. No. But you got to understand my partner or partners or whomever, especially my spouse, they have the same freedoms to do what they want. Whatever they do, whatever they don't do is on them. But it's not I would do what I do. You sit your ass at home. That's not a real poly situation. Just to talk about that. So I don't want to put a lot of glitz and glamour on. I'm this person to get to move around and do this and do that. No, there's accountability, and there's jealousies. There's things you have to overcome. There's you have to make agreements and compromises and stuff like that. And I have to understand that she has your and this is for anybody. Your wife, woman, girlfriend has agency over their own bodies. You don't own them. And once men get to understand it, and that's the thing, that's a hard thing to go. A lot of guys are like, man, you a sucker ass nigga. I get it. They may not like that. They may not want to hear that, the whole nine. But the reality of it is that understanding real poly is saying that You allow a person to love and move as they see fit,
Right.
as they feel for them. Otherwise, it's just manipulation and control. And we're not for the manipulation and control. I'm not for that. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm walking around like I'm this big bad, this person doing what I want to do. No. And here's the funny thing about it. Here's the caveat with all of that. The more options you have, the least options you explore.
Correct.
Like when you have money, you don't have to flaunt and got to get Christian Louboutins and Gucci because you got it. When you don't have it, you have to kind of like make yourself feel good by doing retail therapy and things of that nature. So when you have the freedom to move around, you're very selective of how you move around. You're not just, let me go. Just think about somebody. I'll have a theory with raising my children that I'm not going to be super strict on them. I'm going to be very managing them, but I don't want to be strict on them because I want them to enjoy life and I want to be able to partner with them on their experiences.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell them you can't do this, you can't do this, as soon as they get some freedom, they're gonna go nuts. They have nothing to say.
Nuts.
Nothing. They go nuts.
We're gonna go nuts.
We're gonna go nuts. Drink, smoke, freak, everything. Yeah, they do all that kind of stuff. And my thing is, I want to make sure that you understand. You gonna enter my house. I want to make sure you understand. Hey, I'm not. You can't do this. You can't see this. You can't see here. I don't tell my daughter you can't see this, nigga. You can't do this. And pulling up that whole thing, pulling guns and all that goofy shit with a guy, with the girl, your daughter's boyfriends is the dumbest crock of shit in the world. Because you want her to at least want to get married, have a relationship. You don't want them to feel like, I'm gonna do this, that, and the other, or they force into a relationship. I don't want that. So I want to dispel that. When it comes to that, the women, the wives, the women have agency as a man, a real man. A man that has, all of us have insecurities. I'm not dogging anybody who hasn't evolved to that. But I'm asking you to get to that point of evolving. You can't control, because all those men that I know, a lot of people that's doing all this cheating and tricking all and stuff like that, that women are probably doing the same thing. But we agree that women are better at it, right? They're better at doing things that men probably think they could do. So my thing is, why you doing all that, telling what you can and can't do and all that, you trying to control everything. They're doing what they want to do regardless. And if they aren't doing it, they're only not doing it because of fear of you. And that's something you don't want. I don't want nobody that's there because they scared of fuck of me. Oh, I'm just gonna be here because it's out of obligation. I don't want that kind of relationship. I want a freedoms. I'm not doing it so funny. So that's my thing. I want to make sure that they understand that you have freedom and agency to do what you want to do within your own life or whatever. Your own relationship. What are you doing?
She said 100%.
100%. So I just want to make sure that's said. I want to make sure I tell people that they understand that that's how it is. I'm not for the foolery. Now, a man feels like he wants to do what he wants to do. I get it. He wants to control his kingdom and all that kind of stuff. I get it. But at the end of the day, my approach is you do you. Feel how you feel. And if you want me, you love me, you're going to be there for me just like I'll be there for you. But I don't need you to manipulate and control me to get what you want out of me. If I love you, I got you. And you got freedoms. You exercise those freedoms based off what makes the most sense for you. You're not under any pressure, any under scrutiny. You're not made to feel bad. You're not made to feel oppressed. And that's what I feel. And that's why I go with that. So, hey, that's why I'm at with it. You want to get our last little sip on that? Last little clink?
Well, we got other things.
I mean, I was done. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That was my last one.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I hear what Ed said. What I was saying was what I learned in your world versus other worlds, and everybody do it. And I think what you're saying is what he's been saying all year when he's talking about it. He's, saying it because I think it's fair to just go right here and say this since you're there. And that is, a lot of guys, just like you said, a lot of guys look at you and say, I've experienced throughout this year, the guys will look at you and say, man, he got it made and it's great, and he got a wife and he got a woman, he got a partner, you know what I'm saying? He got all that. And all I'm saying is that the shit, I'm with the fuckery, okay? I like to dismantle it and put it down. And it's no better. I don't think this is better. I think it's the same shit, a different toilet. Whichever kind of title you want to put it. That's why I call it. And I've experienced to see that with different people that still have fugaziness going on. The number one thing, the reason why I was bringing up the three things that I wanted my partner to hear that I've learned and what that world is, because that's what I want to give them props for. And that is, you don't have to lie in that capacity. If you decide that that's what you're going to be, polyamorous relationship, you don't have to lie. You don't have to lie monogamous, but you do. And you all and the same people, same titles, both say the same shit. I don't want to hurt the other people's feelings, but you still hurt them because you still fucking somebody else. Let's keep it 100. Y'all know I have zero filter. I'm gonna bring it all the way home. At the end of the day, who gives a hell? At the end of the day, you need to be honest about, like he said, what you want and who you want. Ain't nobody limited to capping you. I'm being a Sagittarius. I think we both are. We don't like to be limited to captain. I think what I've learned in the poly world is that that's what they're saying. They want to live a freedom life. You know what I'm saying? But some people still, even in that world, don't live out loud because they're afraid of what other people are going to think. But I'm going to tell you something. When you reach the point in your life, which I feel that I have arrived, stop that. Unmovable, steadfast. And that is when you really, truly don't care about what nobody else say. You are truly living your life. Because they're going to say something about you, whichever title that you want to say that you are. But at the end of the day, we want, on the Sip and Spill show, Ed and I both agree, and whatever title that we say we are not. We are telling you all day, every day, to be authentically you. We are unapologetically ourselves, and that's what makes us the way we are, and that's what we project to you. We want to pour that into you on every single show. Be yourself. Do whatever that works for you. And listen, if you're lying and you're cheating, you're the only one creating that problem. The solution is, and the problem is, still lies and begins and ends with you.
I want to second that emotion. I believe at this point, I don't like living the bullshit life and living it. We did a show in Miami. We're talking about living your best life. What is that for you? Are you actually living your best life? And Kimmy gave an example about people say it, but they don't actually practice it. It's like I don't live my best life because you want to take a trip, but at the same time, when you get home, you're miserable about certain things because you're not honest to whomever you're living with or whomever you work with about what you really feel or want to do. You're still suppressing. So living your best life is not necessarily like, oh, I'm just having fun. Living your best life, in my opinion, is living your truest form, your true life.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But go ahead. I know you have it.
I was just gonna say but the true sign of maturity, Ed, is when you know that somebody has wronged you, have done you wrong, and you have the power truly to get them back or to hurt them or make them be regretful for ever hurting you, and you choose not to. You choose to try to understand why they did what they did in the first place. Is when you have truly outgrown that situation and that person. And I think a lot of times we get stuck in somebody did something to me. Well, there's a lot of somethings being done to a lot of people. And I just get out of that woe is me and just know that, okay, this happened to me, but there's power in what I can do with this because this happened to me. So it's just changing your mindset. I say this all the time. You change your mindset, you change your life. Kim have experienced a lot of pain. Y'all have no idea. And everybody I'm sure that I'm talking to, reach to, hear this all the time. And all the people that's going to see this on replay, you have also. But it's what you do with that pain is what also sets the stage for what your life is going to be from here on out. That's where the real power truly, really lies. And all we're saying on the Sip and Spill show, what we always say, and what I want to do, he said he wanted to do, what you say? This ensemble. I say dismantle, but I want the guys that are saying that, oh, he living this fabulous life and he got all these, different women doing whatever he want to do. That's not the case. In everything, whatever you decide to do, you need to be able to own that. And what he's saying is that I'm not controlling anybody. I'm not. And that's the same thing if it's a female. That's the same thing what Kim Brown was saying. If y'all watched our show, and she was saying with her mate sitting right next to her, is that her vagina is her vagina alone. She do what she chooses and what she wants to do with it. And basically, I called her out and I simply stated, as he would say, what do you say to the people that call you a bona fide asshole? And she was like, it's mine and I do what I want to do with it. You can't do nothing but respect it. A lot of times I would say to people, just leave people alone, people. Mm-hmm. Stay the hell out of other people. Like, why are you worried about what I'm worried about? Won't you worry about why you worried about what I'm worried about?
What's your ass?
You know what I'm saying? Life would be better for every last one of us if you just leave other people the hell alone. Because you don't know what people are going through. You can look at them and you can make up their story based on what you see. Mm-hmm. But you have no idea until you read the chapters and the pages of what they actually been through. So with what I've learned throughout our shows and what we try to convey every time we get in this platform to talk to everybody and anybody is that truly to me, I said on my show we did in Miami that living your best life to me is just a lie. It's just a band-aid that people just put over and they want the other person to think they're doing good. But to me, to really truly live your best life is be able to grow through your pain. That's when I feel like you have truly begun to live because you're not saying, whoa, it's me. Why this happened to me? Feeling sad or want to get somebody back and want to hurt somebody or become bitter because your little damn feelings got hurt. You ain't the only one. You think you're the only one that experienced that? No, not in the least. You and everybody else. So learn how to adapt. Make the way you adapt to your situations be better. And that's what you can tell someone else, that they never have to experience it. And now you're living. That's my take on that.
Mm.
That's my take on
Bars.
that.
Bars, we always say, as I say.
Okay.
So
Get
what you got,
down to
Jay?
the nitty gritty of all the reflections of the Sip and Spill show. Let's read what Joy said. Let me get to that. Joy said, I know nothing about poly relationships. How do you balance the relationship? And is there one main person you live with? I'm asking in general. I'll let Ed explain it and then I'll give my comeback.
So poly uh, is under a big blanket. There's a big umbrella called ethical non-monogamy. Under ethical non-monogamy goes all these different layers. Polyamory is a word that means people can have multiple loves. Now, if you, let's say Kimmy and I were married or in a relationship, we've been related for 10 years, and we decided we want to open our marriage up, a relationship up, and she says she's been loving this. Oh, let's say we start out that way. You can have a person you live with that they call a primary partner or a nesting partner, which means your nesting partner is who live with you. So it's like they're in the nest with you. So you can definitely have a main person, a primary partner. When it comes to different layers of the polyamory lifestyle or the non-ethical, non-monogamous lifestyle, there's so many different things you could do with it. There's like people who are swingers. Swingers are people who are probably in a relationship, married or whatever, and they go out there and they just have encounters, sexual, sensual encounters with people that they meet at an event, and that's it. They leave it there. Again, polygamy is the situation where guys are having multiple women and the wife can't date anybody or see anybody, and the women are probably friends or whatever. Polygyny, I'm going a little deep, is a guy that has multiple wives, and the wives are sister wives. They're not sexual with each other. Polyamory could be you and your partner, the main partner. Your main partner don't have to live with you, but let's say they did, there would be a nesting partner. Then she has somebody she dates. You have somebody you date, and that's really kind of it can go so many different ways. It's like the rabbit hole runs deep with that. Now it's so funny because when I first started learning about it, it was like I was like, all these white people got all these different damn names and terms for every goddamn thing. I mean, oh my god, and it was so unnecessary initially to me. But as you got into it, it's kind of, well, there's definitions that kind of match where you were thinking. So you
Mm-hmm.
could. So Joey, just so I'm clear, um, you balance them. The question you asked, how do you balance them? Well, it's really it depends on what your relationship with your primary partner is, the person you live with, your nesting partner, whatever. It depends on your comfort, what your level is. Are you mentally stable, emotionally good? You balancing them by being honest with everybody. And then I'm a person that likes everybody to kind of know one another. That's how I like to think and view. Some people are like, and that's called kitchen table. Everybody can sit at the kitchen table, have dinner, talk to each other, have drinks. There's some people that do what you call parallel. Like, I don't know, it's like a don't ask, don't tell. You over there, I kind of know buddy name, but I don't need to know his name. I kind of know a girl name, but I don't need to know him. I don't even know him in person or whatever. That kind of thing. That's called a don't ask, don't tell. You balance it by, it's got to be truly in you. If you just want some ass, or you just trying to get some pussy or some dick, then that's you just a swinger, and you got to worry about your feelings are. What are you? Are you jealous? Are you? What are you? So it depends. If you're a person that can't deal with it, you can't stomach it, it's not for everyone. But you have to be honestly a person that say you can honestly love multiple people. Now, that goes even further. There are people that are in a relationship. Let's say Kim and I was married, and we're married, and we decide to have other people. Well, we can do what we call it a hierarchy, which means ain't nobody higher than Kim, ain't nobody higher. She the queen, I'm the king. Everybody else are like knights and rooks and stuff. Okay, some people don't like that because we can say if Kim don't like my girlfriend, she can say I don't like her. And let's just say, this is going to get deep. I'm sorry. If you follow me, try to follow me, guys. We've been drinking, so just try to follow me. Let's say Kimmy and I know she's going to throw when I say this. Let's say Kimmy was bisexual, and we both dated a woman. Okay, this one woman, she liked me, she liked him, or she loved us. She moved in. We had a kid. She was all in with the kids. And Kim was like, you know what? I don't really like her. And I still like her. But Kim, because she's the queen, and that's my partner, she said, I don't really like old girl. She stinks. She mean. She give you too much attention. I don't like all that. Because she a queen, she has you call hierarchy, or veto power. She's like, man, fuck that business. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and say, yo, Miss Third Party Lady, we gotta break up with you. We gone. That's gonna hurt her feelings. So check this out. This is what happens. Now she get broken up not by one person, but by two people she loved and been intimate with, living with the whole nine. So it gets kind of tricky. So you have to balance those things. You have to look at those things, and that becomes what you call a hierarchy, where the two people come together and talk about what they're gonna do with the third person. What should be the case is everybody should get together and talk and have a great conversation and have a decision. But when you got somebody that's in a relationship for a long time, the other person just damn near almost ass out. That's not fair, but that's what happens. So how you balance this is within your heart. If you be honest with everybody and you put everything on the fucking table, everybody talk, everybody put their feelings out there, everybody be honest and be real, deal with that shit, make a decision, and create your parameters and your guidelines or your boundaries, then you go from there. Balance is what's in your heart and your mind. Now, what I've learned is you have to be careful because some people can make, even if you say these two women are equal, some women will make you feel like they're the number one. You have to be careful with that because the other person can feel like, you playing me. You give them all the attention, all the affection, all the love, spending your money on them, and when they call you, you at their every beck and call. Right? That could be an issue for certain people. Your partner, if y'all are wise, this is where it gets really good. If you have an equally yoked partner, a partner that's dope, then y'all on the same page, y'all talk. Your partner can see should be able to feel the temperature in the room. Your girl you dealing with, or boy you dealing with, he's a little insecure. He already know. We already good. Let me just let y'all enjoy. When you come to me, I ain't worried about it. I don't need you to come and cater to me and do all this and say stuff in front of him to make sure I feel good. I'm saying something in front of her to make sure I'm comfortable. Y'all enjoy each other. So that's where wisdom comes into play. But I hope that's a long ass explanation, but I hope it gave you some sort of context. Go back and watch the video. You'll be able to get all the words and terms I say. There's so much more to it that I can go into. If you want to know more, you can ask questions. I'll answer them here. I have no problems with that at all. And she can say, "Good question, Joey." So yeah, that like I said, that rabbit hole runs deep, and but it's a beautiful thing. I just want to make sure I clarified that I don't put my business has been my business and that type of thing, and I'm a person. I'm not afraid of telling honesty, truth about myself, but sometimes I understand my honesty and truth can affect others. So not to make anybody else feel bad or in their business or make people speculate what's going on with them. Again, my relationship with my partner is great. We are good. They live in their life the way they live. I love and respect them. They love and respect me. I don't put their business out there. They put my business out there. So we leave it at that. I'm a little more open, but that's just how that is. So we respect each other's state of mind with that. And I love them. I love them dearly. There's no disrespect or abuse, and there's no manipulation.
He said, "Thank you, Ed."
Thank you, Joy. I hope I answered it, man. I know I know it's a lot. Uh, Kimmy Kim. So we about an hour, 15 minutes in. Ooh, my son went ahead and opened this one. Where's your little shot? What shot?
They right there.
Oh, we just shooting this one thing.
I don't know.
This is a shot.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to? Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. You need some juice, don't you?
No, I'm good.
Get your pineapple juice.
No, I don't.
Pineapple juice.
We finna do a shot. What you doing?
This is one shot.
Okay. So I don't know what y'all doing.
Where's your shot?
This is my shot. You just put a little in there.
Where's your bottle?
No, I want a little. Oh, I can do my own bottle. That's what you're saying. You want to do your own bottle?
One bottle is a shot, I think. I thought it was.
No, one bottle is not a shot.
Oh, okay. Well, damn.
You just pour a little in there. Just pour a little.
First of all, you are not a bartender. You don't drink. Your ass drink some old fake ass wine.
Okay, I'm glad you feel that way. All that is really yours. All that is really yours.
She said, "I'm glad I feel that way." You drink some fake ass wine. Kim drink the most candy tasting it, which I know a lot of people do. Actually, it ain't just her. There's a whole bunch. We drink a bunch of candy ass wine.
You know, see,
real
once again,
sweet,
you know, this is the
wine.
shit I got to deal with. You know, he
This is
gets
being
on here
honest.
and he get to talking about what the hell I'm drinking. I ain't
Well,
saying a damn
where
thing
your bottle at?
about what he
You
drank.
trying to drink it? You trying to sip on my shit?
No, you can hide his shit. I don't give a damn. I
Well,
got
then
my
where
own
your
shit.
shit at then?
But I
Bring
just
your
thought we
shot.
was taking a shot.
We can take a shot. I ain't
But you
mad.
want me to take a shot of my own shit. That's what you really saying.
Look, he said, John say, look at your brother.
This teeny weeny bottle.
listen,
John, I need you, bro. Because you see what he doing to me? He don't even want to share that.
John.
This was on our way, John. Where the bottle at? This was when we was on our way to you, John. We was on our way to you to Savannah, pulled over at the gas station, got this and 2 Parrot Bay rum bottles. And he don't even like the white liquor, so I can't share that with him. But we got some nasty, big, whatever in there. Whatever that.
Oh, it's a flavored, like, what was it?
It's honey. He picked out honey. He couldn't. Some type of drink we got in there. But John, you know, John makes these infamous drinks. I can't wait to come back and see you, bro. You and Tasha. Can't wait back. Then I'll be down there drinking that real stuff. But look, John, I did bring this. You know, I did bring that. It's over. Can't do you know I need more than one bottle. And I was sharing this with him.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what. And I, you know, it's 8:15, but your girl need to be, you know, it's gonna be a minute. I'm gonna have to be in a position. I kind of need to send one of my children to the store. I'm looking at one of them.
Oh,
Like,
they in there?
come here. Come on. Come.
They see you?
Yep. Y'all just excuse me for a second. I have to. Don't you want to run to the store and get this for me?
Not really, but I will for you.
I know I love you so much.
I'm a gentleman.
I know I love you so much. I know you said not really so honest. Love it. I love you.
But I definitely will.
I thank you so much.
John said he got one in the fridge for you. You know, and he ain't lying.
I love you so much.
John said he got one in the fridge for you.
I know. I said, John, you know what I'm saying? See, this is what I'm talking about. So all I got to do is pull up in Savannah. And see, y'all don't understand the Mitchell and the Monroe family. So let me go ahead and break it down to y'all right now. Y'all don't understand. We're a different type of breed. It's not that many of us, but we're different. Now, we come from a different planet. I really don't think Ed damn that made it. But anyway, I mean, I'm just saying. We're different. We got some issues. We got some uniqueness. And, you know, Pope Joy over here talking about, you know, you wanted to know balance. There ain't none. There is. I'm just teasing. But sometimes I say all fugaziness is in every aspect.
But that's true.
So you just got to know the difference.
It's really just your ass. It's really just your ass. You get to a point where it's really the people.
It is.
If you
transfer, I ain't gonna go there because that's an element I'm gonna stay very clear of. Southern hospitality in the house. Yes, no, that would be a Mitchell. His name is Edwin Mitchell. That is Ed's son, and I adopted him as mine as well. And he went to go get me some more wine. Love him. Yes, Lord. Love that Southern. Love that hospitality of a Mitchell. Okay, she's talking about John. Okay, John, that's a whole nother different type of thing, Wendy. I mean, I can't explain it. I can't explain how the hospitality was. When I tell you that he made sure. Now, the difference is when I go back, I better know where everything's at because he ain't waiting on me no more. But anyway, it was good when I was there.
That's the biggest thing. You know where the ice maker is at.
I know what
That's the big. He said he ain't getting you no ice. You know where the fridge at. Now, he ain't told you to make your own food, but he did.
I ain't never even went in the kitchen, John.
He didn't say that though.
But you did say you would make the. Okay, so I just need to know. The main thing is I know where the refrigerator and the cups to get my drink. It's already gonna be there.
Where the drink's at.
And where the drink's at and the ice. We good. One posted, one spot. Thank you, John. Yes, Chica. The Southern hospitality is off the chain. That's why I love my peoples out there. When you say that?
Yeah.
Okay, did you just sip that? Because I thought we was shooting that.
It's a little hard to take You can't do no shot. No,
you can't do no shot.
No, I'm just saying it's burned. I'm not trying to be funny, Kim. You just
I'm
not a drinker. You're not a drinker. Let's be real.
Okay, but I thought you was not a drinker either.
I know, but you're even less of a non-drinker than I am. These shots are gonna be crazy. We're gonna sip on. You ready to go and give it a sip? Come on.
We're gonna sip.
Let's sip. There we go.
I took it. It ain't as hard as the one that we had. I don't know where we was, but one of them had my throat so on fire. You understand me? I was in a situation, Chip.
Joy said thank you. Joy said thank you to
Yes, it says Minnesota, but that's Estrella Luna. Yeah, that's what's up, John.
Estella.
So, John, let me go ahead and put my claim. Listen, I don't know when you're going back to Silver Ash, but I need you to go ahead and let Silver Ash know that Kimmy Kim Sip and Spill will be back in the building. I'm coming right there, pulling out my cigar. That's what I'm finna do in a few minutes because that's what we're missing right now. And I want to be back in that building, be able to talk to them. So go ahead when you go over there, bro, and get your,
John, the big guy, the guy that took our order. I don't know if you remember that guy.
He got green eyes, John, and he fine. So I know you don't care about that part. Right. But I do.
She care about that.
Go ahead, care about that. Even though I don't like his eyes, though. It's scary, like a damn devil. But anyway, I'm just going to say he was a nice guy. That's the one, John. The one that waited on us. Can't miss him, though.
Put the word and let him know Kimmy Kim coming in. She want to make sure
I'm going to be in the building, bro.
I think he might be the owner. I think we thought maybe he was
No, he's not the owner. Look him up, resourceful. He just worked there, just started working there 3 months ago. Yep, I'm all up in there.
That was a little obsessive.
No, it wasn't. I like to do my resources when I plan on talking to somebody. I want to know where you at.
He ain't the one. Let me tell you about my partner. Listen, this is some real shit. You got all the people that follow us. If Kimmy can't find out your ass ain't the boss, she's done.
Absolutely.
She's done.
I go straight to
her, all that kind of shit. She'll give you like, okay, you cool, you nice. But she found out you ain't the boss, she going right over your head. Listen,
that's right.
Something. I ain't trying to be funny. I was gonna say something, I ain't gonna say it because I don't want to. You got shit you working on, so whatever. But she don't play that. She go right to the source. You heard me?
Right. I think that's what everybody do. I
encourage
everybody.
We call the green-eyed bandit.
See, John, you already know. Tell him your sister coming to see him, boy. Go ahead, John. Tell him I'm coming to see him in the building.
So, John, you, Kimmy, and Tasha. Oh,
is Tasha smoking on her cigar?
No, John smoked it. He smoked it that night.
Tasha, I got a bone to pick with
Tasha,
you.
And I know you watching.
I know you watching, Tasha. We calling you out.
I bust you out, John. And John, that wasn't a bad smoke, wasn't it? It's not a crisp one. So the bad smoke was a really nice, sweet smoke.
Really? You gave her an upsetter?
Yeah. But John ended up finishing it.
Ed don't really give out his upsetters, Tasha.
I love them.
You're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? If that's all right, bro, I'll be back and we'll be smoking and doing what we do. I smoke cigars, y'all. Not weed, not cigarettes, but I love cigars.
Oh, that's not cigarettes. I'm sorry.
I just want to go and say for all y'all that smoking cigarettes, I'm yet playing for your lungs. Dang. But for me, I like cigars.
And listen, for you guys that want to know more about cigars and follow the show, we gotta go and
we need to tell them about
watch the video. Watch the video we did with TK, and he did
in Miami.
In Miami, do the Miami interview.
And that was
one in Caliocho. And we went down there on the and we did a tour, a cigar tour, and there's so much information, so much knowledge we learned about it. It's not cancer. Yes. There's not a person we know that died from cancer because they smoke cigars.
That's right.
Okay.
Not one person.
There's that. And there's not an addictive means to it.
That's right.
We do love the way it makes us feel as far as relaxing.
Yes.
Some cigars are a little heavy. Some cigars are super light.
Yes,
and then it depends on what you eating and drinking with. It has a taste and the flavor. It's so wonderful.
That's
and
right.
Some leaves I learned are sitting up for 15 years. Some tobacco and leaves are sitting up for 15 years. So some of the ones we smoking right now are like 15, like aged wine or aged whiskey. So there's that.
So your girl is currently in a class, just to let everybody know. That's where, part of the Sip and Spill show, sipping and spilling and talking about different things. Most of the time, I'm gonna be very honest with you, and ain't no damn tea I'm spilling. But I am getting right to the nooks and crooks of certain things that we're talking about, the life, the things that's faced in the world. That's what the spill is. And when we're sipping, most of the time it's a drink of choice. Ed and I do like to have, I would say, different choices of being. One thing about my partner, I've learned that he liked to really explore his palate, which is for me, I'm a very picky eater. But I go there because as once I said, it depends on who the person is. And I do it with them, even though shit I don't like at all whatsoever. That's why you can sit here and talk about, damn well I don't like to drink certain things. But I got to tell y'all a funny story. We was in Mitchell&Mitchell, so a good friend of ours, TK, that is also what we like to call the godfather of cigar. And I was sitting there, guys, my throat was getting kind of, a little thrusty, and I was trying to figure out, man, I need a ginger ale. Now, my boy know me like the crack of my, okay? He know me. He knows that's what I do. That's what I do. You know how you got that friend that can just pick it up, finish a sentence? Well, TK coming over there with a ginger ale, and I'm giving this man mad low. I'm like, damn, how you know I like ginger ale? He go ahead like, he didn't, okay? I know. told him to get you a ginger ale. And I'm like, my bad, Ed, my bad. But it just felt funny because I was like, damn, how do you know? So you want to always make sure, when you got the type of friends that actually pay attention to you with the little details and know that they're not trying to, have your ass dead somewhere, you might want to appreciate that. So my boy has took care of me when I was going through a real rough time in my life this April. When I actually was paralyzed on the left side of my body. I don't know what I would have did without my boy, as well as I have to give her props as well, and that is Ed's wife, Audrey. I call her my Audrey Angel. And I don't know what I would have did without both of them getting me back to where I am today with all this movement, you understand me, everything that's going on. I thank God for it, but I just want to give that props out and let you know that when you got that person that can remember the little details about you, you might want to keep them around. Boom.
There's that. Let's read what Chica says. She says, Chica, careful with those waiters. I can't count how many of them believe you, and the flirting got from funny to creepy. Yeah, it became.
What's she talking about?
She was just saying people believe that you flirt with people and they really think you're trying to holler. You give them the green light, and it goes from flirting to being very creepy. Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm lost. I don't know who
we
you're
were talking about being
about.
flirty. I was talking about how you can. I was telling her. We was talking about how Kim, if you don't fool with the low end people, you go with the bosses. And if if you flirt with people sometimes, okay. That does not mean you like them or want them. But some guys will take it serious, and they become very creepy.
Oh, I didn't know you had said that.
Oh yeah, we said it online. We won't say it out loud.
Oh, I thought okay. So this is where you kind of go in and out. I didn't know that Ed was saying that part when he was saying what I agree with, because I can honestly say I'm not a big flirt, but I would say this much. He was saying that I like to talk to the people that basically that's kind of running the business. Meaning, like, if you're that middle person and you talking to me and you doing all that, that's great and that's nice. But I like to go to the source because that's how I'm gonna get the most information that I need. That's what I was talking about. So I wasn't talking about anything about then. I'm not reaching out to anybody of any kind in that kind of way. I'm not doing that. When I was talking about the gentleman that my brother John called him the green eye bandit, zero interest, just to be clear. But on the other end, that's the way you remember him, because his eyes really do look like green water, guys. I mean, they do. So some women will absolutely love that. I do not, but that he would. So with that said, I'm just wanting to put that out there. But he's talking about Chica, so you can get an understanding, is that going to the person that actually owns the business, not that middle person. I like to get rid of the middle people. I like to go straight to the source, because that's where I'm going to get my most information. And it has been very successful in my life, all my life. That's what we're talking about. What? The Chicago waiter. Let me see. What she say? I don't recall. I don't remember that. But I don't doubt it. So just so y'all know, the person that's who we talking to back and forth is my friend Estrella Luna. Y'all might see Mia Sophie as Glenn on here, which is actually her name. So I don't know which one you're going by now, but I don't want to be putting your alias and then you're giving your government. So whichever one, but we're going to say Mia Sophie for right now. Who's known me, she just told me we finna have an anniversary in our relationship for over 20 years. So with that said, that's why she's saying she absolutely know what's going on. Of course, absolutely, you, me, both. Okay, so with that said, moving on to the next topic of reflections. And this is what I was thinking that I wanted you to do. That'd be kind of be cool. As we talked about we did a little. We're gonna do more characters, guys. Just let you know. I think this is gonna be one of our longest shows, simply because we want to save the parts of different things. When you all, I'm gonna go ahead and save this part in our title. Y'all seen us say reflections of us, revisiting things and topics that we talked about in the past, bringing them back to surface, as y'all heard us do about Ed's daughter to money. We was talking about that, as well as the departure of SIP and what does that mean, which will be, coming up as we're constantly sipping. Your girl gonna need to get real lot of sips in. I'm sorry, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna drive, but anyway, at the end of the day, I'm trying to get a lot of that in. With that said, I would say, Ed, why don't you talk about one of the subjects? Just the subject. We did characters, but what about a subject we talked about was kind of dear to you that you remember that was kind of?
Well, one of the subjects we kind of did a play on, which is through a character. We're talking about a lot of guys had a problem with Will Smith with how he behaved concerning his wife.
Yeah, that was.
And I had a strong opinion about it, but I played it through the character, and I was playing devil's advocate. So I was playing the character, which is Dan, which is one of my favorite characters Dan, if you guys don't know, is a fucking misogynistic dickhead. And he's beyond Kevin Samuels. He's beyond Kevin Samuels. He's like Kevin Samuels 2.0 on steroids, all right? He thinks women are there for his sexual pleasure. Okay. He called them, what do you call them? What do you call them?
Cum buckets.
Okay, that's Dan. So Dan was thinking that obviously that Will Smith was a BA nigga because he did all this shit for a woman, his wife, and his wife was a thought in the hole and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to just, my thought was, my opinion on that was, I gave all that because I feel the opposite. I feel that you protect the one you love, and if you are a married man or a person that's been in a relationship, I don't give a fuck. Poly, none of all that shit is trash. When it comes to the person you love and you care about, you're going to fight to the end for that person. I don't give a damn what they said about Will Smith and Jada, that she was doing this, she was doing that. I'm sure he was doing just as much as she supposedly was doing, or more, and had his cake and his ice cream and his pie and eating all of them. You hear me? What I'm saying? So my thing was, a person, unless you have somebody you give a fuck about, you wouldn't understand it. He gonna be a simp ass nigga to you. Like, why would he get up there? He wouldn't hit nobody else. When you care about somebody, now that could be toxic, whatever you want to call it. But if you've been married and that person is your rib or your vibe or your person, and somebody threatens that and they feel threatened, it's something that triggers in you that make you say, "Nah, fuck that. All bets off. I'm killing everybody in the room." And that's a situation that happens. We don't have a lot. We got to do some charging on the battery. I got to get a little, 15% on here. So we might have to do a little switcheroo on these two cameras here.
Yeah, it's not even charging.
Well, it's not plugged in.
Oh.
Okay. So we're gonna do a little. But anyway, that was a subject that I liked, that was important to me, because a lot of people that don't have a person that they care about, they don't see the necessity of doing anything like that or protecting them. Men that don't have a wife or a spouse don't feel the necessity of doing anything remotely close to that. I have a charger in there. That's the long one. You have
I don't have a long. You want me to
Okay, well, you have to get a long one. Go ahead. Don't worry about this, because this is gonna bother you. I'm sorry. I got my partners. She don't like a bug. She's standing like, oh my god. You know, white people walk into the danger, the scary, and they walk to. That's how I am, walking right to the bug. So, so we're finna do a little charge-a-roni real quick. So that was a subject that I thought was important. That I thought was of there you go. Okay, there you go. I like it. Boom. It's charging. Boom, you did it. That's what I'm talking about. Real player like. Yeah. So that was what we that was something I thought was important to me. I want to get on because we got stuff I want to get on to it. So that was important to me. You got anything you want to add to that, or?
You say you want to get on to something? Let's do it.
No, I was going to get on to the thing.
Okay.
So we're doing some reflections and we're talking about the show, and I want to say, and I constantly on our show we're very very very. I call myself very flowery. Sometimes I think it may give my partner a little bit uncomfortable, or maybe I'm doing too much. She may feel, but I usually try to give her flowers. Sometimes I think she feels when I say those things, she feels like I'm kind of being a little bit, yeah, if you want to, maybe being a little bit um, standoffish, or I'm kind of separating and things of that nature. But that's not the case. So I want to give her flowers and tell her that I'm very proud of you, of all the work you've done and all the efforts you put into the show and where it's going, where it's headed. And I feel very, very happy, and I'm thankful that I made the right decision to partner with you to do this show and to do the endeavors that we're embracing upon, that we have embarked upon. So I want to tell you thank you for that, and I appreciate you, and I see great things. I've always told you that. And like I said, sometimes I think you may feel a little uncomfortable when I lay it on you. But I mean, that's how I feel, and I think that's real. And you've done a great job. You're doing a great job, and you continue to do a great job. So, today I want to announce and let everyone know that today, this show was probably more than likely my last show for a while. So those who don't know, I'll be going away, and it's hard. It's been hard for us to deal with for the past few months. We've known about it for a while, but I'll be back. I got to go handle some business and deal with something that I had to deal with. So I'll be gone from the show. I don't know the exact time I'll be back, but I assure you that Kimmy Kim is going to take care of business. I assure you, because she always does. I kind of like lean on her anyway, right? She's got the subject, she's got the content, she's got the eyes and the face, she got all the wonderfulness you need for a show. I give her props. Listen, my friend is pretty. I mean, I have no problem with that. I love her, and so. But I'm sure the show will be in great hands. And I want you guys to give a really warm welcome to RJ, who's going to be sitting in the seat of SIP, and which is me, aka Eddie Ed, or Eddie Edibles. And so that's the point. So we were talking about a lot of stuff on the show from our past episodes because we're reflecting on the times we spent together. And I gotta say, it has been nothing short of a fucking adventure.
Mm.
In 9 months, and it ain't been a long time, we've got a lot of things accomplished, more than we even thought we would. And then the crazy thing about it is that we're just getting started, which is kind of bittersweet because I have to go. Um, but I'm confident that in all the things that we're developing and we're building, that Kimmy Kim is going to um, exponentially increase Sip and Spill. And then with the help of my brother, RJ, by her side, and whomever else she decides to co-host. You're gonna see a few different people. Kim is gonna be all over the place, so that's how she is. She's a butterfly. She's an eagle. She's gonna soar. She's gonna go above the clouds. Soar. Eagles don't. The eagle's not like buzzards. I was
That's
always
right.
taught
That's right.
a buzzard or they have to wait for something to die to eat. A vulture, but eagles, they see you from afar. They go
Absolutely.
above the clouds, above the storm, and see your ass way through the storm.
Mm-hmm.
And they capture. Eagles don't need a whole bunch of people rocking with them and giving them high five and stuff like that. You're an eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you go get your prey.
Right.
Um. Oh, I love you too, bro. I love you too. This is gonna make me tear up. My brother Kevin. It's funny. We're to go see him at we were to go see him do his show. He did, and this I got to give a testimony. My brother Kevin didn't see that. And that's a wonderful interview. We didn't talk about that, and we realized that we got 30 years in the 30 years of friendships or more. I don't know if you want to still stay muted.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say like that? So Kevin, we did an interview with him, and my best friend, my brother for 30 plus years, since 91, so whatever that is, 31 years. And he did his own live recording, Kevin, and you're on the show. I love you, brother. Thank you. And he was live recording. He found out on his live recording. Me and Kim interviewed him the day before, or 2 days before, for his rehearsals, final rehearsal before the live recording. It was his latest release, his music project. And he found out the night after we left him that he was on the list, and he was expedited up to be, I don't know the right words, get on the kidney transplant list. He got a kidney damn near that same day, or that Sunday, or that Monday. He went in for transplant, and it was a wonderful experience to feel it. And I didn't know that. He didn't tell you and I. Angie and I went to the actual concert. RJ was there too, which would be a new co-host, and to hear that testimony, how it all came as he was believing. The name of his concert was called I Believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he had these bands, the Armstrong bands or whatever, the Lance Armstrong band. And said, I believe that was the name of his project. And he believed so strongly the guy was going to give him a kidney because he was on dialysis for years.
Right.
So, brother, I love you. I appreciate you for supporting me and being my best friend, being my brother for 30 years plus. I love you. I love your kids. I'm proud of your kids. I'm proud of all of you guys. I want to thank you for all of that. I appreciate that and the love you've given us, the whole nine. So I just wanted to say that and acknowledge you on that. I really, really appreciate it. John was acknowledging the heart.
He said something else, but we'll go back to it.
We're all going to miss you, my friend. We're praying for you. Come back. Love you, Ed. We have a great friend to my Sheikah. I've been, and see, the thing about that is she always says I've been a great friend to her. But the truth is, And she talks about the time she was sick. I would do that. But the truth is, she's been a great friend to me. That's the truth. And when I say that, I said it because of all the things that I've been, I have not been. People that know me know I'm not the nicest person. I smile. Him no. I smile. I do these things, but I've not been the nicest person. I have not given her. I've been very tough on her for
Mhm.
this business and life, the whole nine. But she's been a great friend to me. To come in and to love my kids, to love my wife, my family, everybody. She's embraced them. She goes out of her way to make sure everybody's taken care of. The thing I'm gonna say this to you and anybody that's listening, I will say this. I acknowledge that. I don't let that shit go for granted. I don't take it for granted. I hope you don't feel that I have. I don't take it, and if I have, I apologize.
Mhm.
But she's been a great friend to me and a great partner, very understanding, a listening ear, and been very upfront and real and raw with me, and she pushes me because I'm a little lazier than her. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little lazy. She don't understand this. She's like, we gotta go. We gotta get up. We got shows to do. We got places to go. We wouldn't be. I'm just be honest. All these things we're doing, we wouldn't be doing it if it was up to me. I'm being honest with you. You know, the content we talk about, the places we've gone, that's Kim. So when I tell everybody that, hey, you're this powerful person, this wonderful whatever, I believe in her. I believe in her. I think she's powerful. That's when I call you an eagle. I'm not just saying it to say it. So that being said, to find a partner, and she'll, sometimes she'll to the own horn, like, you find you a Kimmy Kim, you ain't never found one like, you find somebody like me, you got something. Well, she's not lying. Um, and so she's been a great friend to me. So thank you so much for that, Miss. I'm gonna call you Estrella, but
Miss Sophie's.
Miss Sothis, I'm gonna call you. I just want you to understand that she's been a great friend to me. I see how she is with her family and friends, and how she is with my family and my friends, all of my friends. Everybody know. Everybody know. If I'm somewhere, they got it. Well, let's call what Ed finna do. We can call Kim and see what he, because she'll know what he up to. She'll know what his mood is. She'll know where he's going. My family, my kids, Angie, they had to ask you, okay, what's up with Ed? Is he out? Is he? Because, and that's who she's been. So I'm going to miss the show. I'm going to miss my partner greatly. But I will be back. And again, you will be in great hands, as you always have. Not going to miss a beat. Only thing I may say, my, oh my God, and my damn. But I think Kim gonna have that covered. She's got feelings for that. So we've already covered those things. And but RJ, I want you to really embrace RJ. And it's gonna be a new twist to things. He's gonna bring a different insight. He's also gonna bring some music. You guys are gonna see a lot more music and a lot more performances, a lot of things like that. It's gonna be great, along with the things we always do. And you're gonna hear from me. My voice will always be. You're gonna hear my voice all the time on the air, on the podcast, on the Sip and Still show. Kim's gonna keep me relevant, hopefully. I'm not worried about it. I'm confident in that. So that's the thing. I will be gone. I had to handle some things that I have to deal with, and I'll be back. And we're gonna have some motherfucking fun. You heard what I say? We're gonna get it cracking. We're gonna do characters, and you're gonna see a lot more of the stuff we've done before on our Sip and Spill, from the show to the Instagram and the YouTube and the TikTok. You're gonna see all of those things. So we're gonna keep going with that. I get it. I'm gonna go ahead and make that adjustment. So, Kimmy Kim,
It's been a blast. It's been a blast of roller coasters and emotions. It's not something that I can really sit here and fix my mouth to say that Ed has been this and he's been that. It's completely unexplainable to me. But I think for what we have contributed to the show, what we have done has been absolutely phenomenal. To have somebody that can be on the same level with you, with the same chemistry that can kind of get you. You know, everybody wants to have that person in their life say they get you. And most of the time, you think that it's the person you date and you marry, or it's just your boyfriend and your girlfriend. But I truly believe that certain people come in all different forms and fashion, and me not really caring so much about a title is more the way how you make me feel and how you treat me. And I being what's up, Clarence? There he is. With that said, I think it's just one of those things where it is it's short fused, guys. I'm never really lost for words to say, but for me, to sit here and to even hear him say this is his last presence of the show, it's heartbreaking because Ed is completely irreplaceable. I know he's sharing, he's saying about his brother that will be coming on, RJ's phenomenal brother, that I am definitely looking forward to having a show, but there will be no sip and spill without sip. So a lot of times there will be nothing but me just doing what I'm doing right now with an empty chair sitting next to me, maybe with his picture, but talking about what we always talk about, and things and just sharing that of that nature because that's what we do. But Ed, I want to say to you what you have meant to me during these 12 months. I think, like I said, I was saying earlier that I've learned a lot. Yes, you have been hard as hell on me. um, but I get it. I get it. He was preparing me for today, that and me moving forward, or what I would need to be able to do and handle, because it's a lot of things that you guys can't see in the background when you're in the forefront in this particular setting. You got to be able to handle, you got to be able to know. And he always used to say to me that I don't want you out there looking crazy and nobody saying nothing about you. I speak very highly and saying things like get in front of my own story. So when I say words that sounds like SKR, Ed is on me. Make sure you say it, or make sure you know what you're saying, okay? Because that don't make sense. So with a lot of things that a lot of people are not able to take when somebody is trying to share with them and just tell them how to talk, or just like, who the hell are you? Just like he was saying that me being that accountability person, which kind of come off. Ed is, I've been very not liking the word gangster, the word, you aggressive. And I'm like, Ed, I don't want you to think that or feel that way. But I have embraced more of that's the way he see me through his eyes, and that's the way I look at things. But I think in knowing me, as he has shared, is that my heart is full of gold. I am very open, and I truly love hard. I have embraced everybody in his family as my own, which I'm going to lean on and need when he is gone. In your absence, it's going to be hard. I can't tell y'all how many times that I have laughed when my stomach hurt. One of the most memorable times is Ed and I were going to breakfast. We did a show and we were going to breakfast. We pulled up to the breakfast spot. I won't say their name because they ain't gave me a damn dime to say it, but that's how I am. But we pulled up and I was like, oh, so this is where we going? And he was like, yeah, this is where we going. And I'm like, this is where we going? He was like, yep, right in there. And we started laughing, but that laugh turned into 30 minutes later. And to this day, guys, I can't tell y'all what the hell we was really laughing about. But when I tell you, it's those moments that you be like, and just, we was going through the airlines. I just got to say that we was coming back from Washington. And we had, I think he's an African gentleman, and he was very nasty to Ed. He was checking in the bag. So I pulled my phone up and started taking his picture, getting his badge number, because he was, and so my boy did something smooth as hell. So another gentleman walked up and he was like, now you a nice guy. And then made that guy who was treating him like shit go, oh, I'm nice too. I'm nice. He said, no, you need to learn from him. And it was just phenomenal. The way we have touched people that we don't even know. A couple, I want to give that out. They was, hopefully, if we on long enough, they'll jump on and wanted to send their love to you. As a couple that was going through a good friend of mine was going through a real tough time in their relationship, and Ed and I talked about their story and actually kind of did like a reenactment for them, how we would handle it. And very proud to say today that they are doing good. And I don't know, that really warms my heart. But I couldn't have did that with any other partner. Couldn't have did that with any other partner. Ed and I, it's truly, truly unexplainable. I feel like personally, as I am sitting here fighting my tears because I have to, but y'all have no idea. I have been crying for months. This is not something that is easy for anybody. But I can say it's been one hell of a ride. One hell of a ride. And once again, I want you to know that there's absolutely, of course, I'm going to make sure that you're 100% relevant. They're going to be able to tell you that when you get back. It's like, damn, did he ever really go anywhere? No. So with that said, it's one of the things. Your girl might be taking a break, though, just for a week or two to kind of wrap my head around the fact of I feel like I'm losing one of my limbs. So that's an adjustment period. I think everybody got to go through that. Sometimes things happen, you know, but it has been the best time in 2022 with all the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows. And I would definitely, definitely do it again. There's absolutely no one can take your place. Just know that. And I'm going to be there all the way through. As you're handling your business, I will be still handling our business as we have, as if, what you say the Bible say? Is there speak as though?
Speak those things that be not as though they were.
Absolutely. So that's my take on that. It's hard. We go dark. We go there. We got a lot of more trust and believe. It's a lot of more family that's feeling things that you know that we have to be able to face. And it's just to hear even your daughter come out here and while we was just taping and let us know that she loves our show and loves us and all the love that we have been receiving today.
Yes.
Of just telling us, I want to tell you, I thank you. I want to they're on a different time level than we are, and I was not able to make it on, but I did say I was going to give them a shout out, and that is Rod and Jessica in Sweden.
Hey, Rod and Jessica.
They
I don't
wanted
think I've
to
spoken to you guys.
No.
Hey, Rod and Jessica, I want you guys to know that I know you watch the show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for not being as present and saying hello to you guys, but I want to say hello and thank you so much. We appreciate your love and your support and watching us at an inconvenient time and then watching us later when you can.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Our
I do
replay
appreciate
family.
that.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. That is a lot of love and a lot of appreciation to you guys. I want you to know that I appreciate it.
They wanted to tell you they was going to miss you dearly.
Oh, and that right there touches my heart.
Yeah.
I want to send a special shout out to Courtney. Hey, Courtney. I don't know if you watch him.
I know, where you at, girl?
Well, I'm just saying, you're going to watch it at some point today or whenever.
Yeah.
Hey, Courtney, I know all about you, the sister, you and your husband, and the sons that's rap and all that kind of stuff. How you doing, Courtney? You know I love y'all mama. Your mama be like, oh, Kim, Courtney called me today, and I don't understand why y'all be calling me. I want make me eat my I want my fried chicken, but then but Courtney always trying to make me do. So that's me, emulating your mama. I'm gonna do a special recording for you.
He is so crazy talking about my mama, y'all.
Mama. But hey, Courtney.
Usually that's fighting words, but not for me.
Right. I want to say hello to. I want to give a shout out to all of friends, all of Kim's friends and family members. Dylan, I haven't heard from you in a while. You can call me before I go, Kenny. Yes. Hello. Mm-hmm. Hit me up, Dylan. Okay.
Yeah.
To Devin, hopefully you will see it. Devin, I got mad love for you, mad respect for you. You are a powerful person, a powerful human. You're going to do great. And I look forward to what you're going to do, helping your mom out. You know what you got to do. I put that charge on you. You got to do what you got to do. That's to you. To Kenny. What's up, Kenny? How you doing, brother? I appreciate you for showing love and support and being there in the background, doing what Angie do, kind of be in the background, the shadows and low key. Oh, that's one of them. That's a cicada.
What's that?
Get your ass out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. That's some things that look like a cicada. Remember cicadas cicadas come every 7 years. Oh. So we almost done because we can't have you out here too much. I know you, unless you got more to say, but we're gonna have to deal with this more longer. So it's on you. So,
Smoke a cigar.
well, yes, but you got to be okay with this.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Listen, go back and watch. So I want to thank all you guys.
You should turn that light on.
Yeah, the bug does love her. Yeah, the bug does love her. Um, who else? Who am I want to say? To Angie, thank you so much for supporting us in the background and being there and everything, and all the people that watches. John, thank you, brother, for being on. John is one of our first subscribers and first watchers when we first started months ago. Bridget texted me today, called me today. I'm supposed to call her back.
I miss you, Bridget.
Bridget, where are you, honey?
Call
where
me,
are you,
girl? Make sure you get her my number. Need to call
He says
Bridget.
a love bug too. I'll give Bridget your number.
John keeps saying about that. I told you, John told me about the love bug. He just fussed at me, John, and told me don't be talking about the love. I said, right. John told me.
You gotta bust the cigars out. We ain't got that much time. So get some focus. You're gonna be losing your mind in a minute. Okay. So my partner, I know. See, this is the thing. I know her, and I'm trying to help her. She's trying to be all cool and stuff, but we outside in the bug.
You know what you was doing
outside.
Talking about let's do it outside.
Well, you know the microphones pick up everything, so yeah, there's that.
Oh my bad.
So if you no, go ahead and be real, be 100%. I had to keep her.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to do it after this. Said I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Precious Smith, you said, "What's up, sis?"
That is Courtney.
Hey, Courtney, how are you?
What's up, sis?
We haven't had a chance to talk, so I just gave you a big shout out. You weren't on, I don't think. Maybe you were. But I was saying, what's up, Courtney? How are you? Thank you for supporting and liking and subscribing and the whole nine.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
She said, what's up, Ed?
I see it. I put it on there. I don't know if you missed it earlier. I was trying to act like your mom, you know. Kim, Courtney keep calling me and telling me that I need to get some chicken. I don't even want to do that. Y'all. Anyway, I'll do it later though. I'm gonna send you a special thing emulating you and your mom. Whichever one you
Soul
don't.
Brothers, I don't. You can have.
Okay, damn. I can take it. Soul Brothers, the guys you watching, we love your cigar. I had it the other day. It was really wonderful. It's like a Maduro. It's not a Sumatra or whatever they call it. It's one. It's another one. It's H or S, not Sumatra, but anyway, thank you guys. We love you guys. Just keep following us and subscribing, liking. We're gonna have our cigars, and I'm gonna let Kimmy Kim have the floor while I light our cigars up for us.
Sometimes we try to figure out how we can describe people, and one of the ways I don't think I'm on there. You hear me now?
I hear you now. I don't know why. Oh, there we go.
Can y'all? Nope. Am I that person?
I don't feel why you going through mine. But go ahead, keep going.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
Okay, so what I wanted to say in our show is one of the things that is very challenging is being able to let go. So I just want to kind of wrap up what we've been wanting to put out with everybody that we've been doing our shows, from the love and the laughter and the comedies that we have been expressing. One of the greatest things that we decided to do, Ed and I, being friends and becoming friends, everybody asks who we are. So I want to just break that down as we get to this point. I want to go ahead and say what my sister's saying first, though. And she says, I eat all day, every day. I support Mama here right now watching too. She said, hey, y'all.
Hey, Mama, how are you?
Oh, Ed, I'm so mad, Ma. He never got a chance to meet you.
Listen, Mama, how you doing? Is you good or is you great? I just want to know. Just know that Ed loves you. I heard so much about you. And I be over here doing your voice because I listen to when Kim talk to you on the phone. She's like, Kim, Courtney came over here. I told her you sound like you about 15 years old, 21. I love you guys. I actually love all of you guys. I hear so much about your family and all of you guys. Courtney, Mom, to, am I saying Charles Jr.?
Yeah,
Doretha.
My brother Ricky.
Ricky. What's up, Ricky? Hope you on the show. Hope you watching. What's up, Ricky? And
that's all right.
Yes, I know all about you guys and your boys, and so Mama just saying hello, aka Bishop Peter. Listen, let me tell you something, woman of God. If you need a word from the Lord, hold on now. Listen. Shh. You got to listen. See, God has a way of blessing you that you don't ever understand.
Come on, Bishop.
See, I have not seen, neither have ear have heard.
Yes.
What God is going to see. Don't let Bishop Peter get started.
Oh,
Nah.
you gotta say something in the morning.
Hold on. So now listen. Tomorrow, the Word of God is going to come forth. Now He's going to give me the ministry that I need. He's going to give me the words to be uttered to bless your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I may pull up some balled up hands on you, but in a way that is going to is going to increase you. Oh, good. She said, Mama said hello. Oh, she said she's doing great. She sent Charles Jr. the link. Yeah,
okay, good. We want him to Charles Jr. so he can find. My brother Charles Jr. has never seen that show.
Lord, oh my soul,
so let it be amazing if he can get on to see the show. We love and appreciate that. So everybody get to see the show. So you know he's Mama. He gonna have to come see you soon. See you someday, right? But we will see you soon. This is not a goodbye. This is a see you later. That's what this is.
Sayonara.
So okay, let me get ready for it. Let me go ahead.
I don't think you're ready for this, Eddie. I don't think you're ready for this, Eddie. There we go.
Yeah.
Cigar time, baby.
Yeah, we have to have our cigar. This is our signature thing on the Sip and Spill show, where we sipping and we having our cigar and we creating that platform where it's already been created.
We just talking. Here. They're not here. Oh, just are you? What's you and your booth? Just okay.
So with that said, all the funny laughters, we want everybody. I want to go ahead and tell everybody to please like, subscribe, and share. Go on Mitchell&Mitchell Sip and Spill, and you'll see our YouTube, and that's where a lot of our characters are. You'll be able to see that. And on IG, you'll be able to see.
4%.
It's not charging. On IG, you'll be able to see us as well on there. My mama said, put the cigar down. Why did I know, Courtney, that mama was going to take?
Why has Kim got that cigar? Like, she shouldn't even be doing that. That's not even the way it got. Like, that don't even make any sense.
I smoke a cigar,
She like
Mom.
to smoke a little cigar, Mom.
I smoke a cigar, Mom. That's all I like a cigar sometimes, Mama.
So we have 5%. What we going to do? We got 4%. We have 2 hours. What we going to do? You got to eat your last goodbyes when you're smoking. What we going to do?
We going to do what we do. Can we change it? We still on here. We just tried to change it.
Well, let's go. Well, you got to do your thing on your movie.
Look, she said, Ed, that's exactly what she said. What you just said.
Right. That's not even what God wants for you.
So he probably is a little bad influence, Mama. Well, anyway.
Oh, Lord.
But he's not. It's just Lord. What I do. It's just what we do.
Let's do our split screen. Go ahead and add. You got to take your camera on there. We're going
to do this one here.
Yeah, add cam. Add start cam.
Where, right here?
Start cam.
Oh.
This is a production. There you go. Start
okay.
Cam. So we're going to remove this one.
All right.
We're going to move you guys for a second, guys.
Yep. And then I gotta plug it.
Okay, so we on our separate camera.
Yeah, we on separate camera so y'all can still see us, but we definitely hear a split screen because we got, going on. We're normally at our 2 hour mark. We just watch it.
Well, I knocked it over.
Yep, you knocked it over. I'm trying to get it.
That's it, drinking. That's what happened.
You ain't nowhere near drunk.
I've been drinking.
We want to get our last. Now that we have to look right here at y'all, we try to get our last day. Normally we're on here, but we definitely got to close it out at some point and be able to just say, y'all, it's truly not a goodbye. It's a see you later.
It's a sayonara.
It's a say. I think so. I think we'll, have to do a recording that we'll put out later, or some things. But right now, we want to say thank you all for everybody and anybody that has supported the Sip and Spill show all of 2022. I do expect y'all to still be in the building, supporting us and being there with me and my brother RJ. That we'll be on Wednesdays live at 7 p.m. That's going to be the fall starting in October. We'll be live as well as you will be seeing me Sip and Spill moving around live at that Power 104.9 WSTV in Atlanta So we're still going to be doing our radio show, as well as we will be making it our business to reach out and give y'all the same love. And yes, absolutely. I cannot, and I will not allow it to happen right now. But y'all killing me, sis. Y'all know I'm truly losing my very best friend in the world. For a little bit though. So he will be back once again. He's absolutely irreplaceable, and we're gonna be giving all the love and laughter as we have always done throughout the entire year. So
2022 has been a blast. It's been a great experience.
yeah.
We've had some
On our
fun.
anniversary, 9 months.
Right.
9 months. 9 months, partner.
Like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Baby
Well, Sip and Spill is the baby.
Yeah, but it's like pregnant, the baby born 9 months.
Okay, so I guess now we're gonna go ahead and be unleashed. That's what you said.
I guess
Walking
so.
a hyena.
Yes.
And now you finna be unleashed.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. I told her before. Kim is like that. She about to be unleashed. Like Kim, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you a charge. You know to do this in church. I'm gonna charge you now, right now.
Charge me. Charge me right now, y'all. Charge me.
According to tell Mom, I'm about to be Bishop Peter right now. Now I have to put a charge on your sister. Okay. Let me tell you right now, in the name of Jesus, I charge you to be a wonderful, powerful voice for the voiceless. A powerful voice for the people who don't have the courage to speak up for themselves.
Yes.
A powerful voice for those people who want to be better and do better, but don't have the courage to do so.
Okay.
Who don't know when and where to start. You're going to be the voice for them. You're going to be the voice of reason. You're going to give them the wisdom, to give them the tools they need to get started, to move around, to get out of that toxic relationship.
Yes.
That trash ass job. Sorry, Mom. To get away from that ridiculously abusive situation, you're going to be that voice for them, and you're going to be that inspiration for them. So, Kim, as Sip and Spill moves forward, I charge you to change the world. I charge you everywhere you go, people will be influenced, their minds will change, they'll be encouraged, they will feel better, they will feel like there's hope for themselves, and when they leave there, they're going to apply what you say and actually manifest those things in their lives. That's my charge to you. You're going to be even better. So you're going to be better than what you are today. And sometimes me being there, this is just the honest truth. Sometimes people stand in the door of your blessing.
Mama say, yes, Lord, Bishop.
Yes. So let me tell you something. That I see something in her, and I was telling her before. I don't care who says or who doesn't. Let me know if you can hear us now. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? We better? Is that better? Let me know if you guys can hear us. We lost one of
She
our.
said, nope, can't hear you.
No, that was earlier. That was 9:36 minutes. See if you can hear us. So listen, guys. I just want to make sure that everybody understands that I'm very confident. Good. I'm very confident where we're going and what's going to happen within the sip and spill. I'm very proud of Kimmy Kim. I know what she's going to do. I know that, like I say, I have not seen, the ear has not heard of what is going to happen based off what Kimmy Kim is going to take us. So I'm confident. I'm happy. Good. Thank you. I'm happy and I'm confident that where we're going and where Kimmy Kim is going to take the show with her and R&J. In my absence, it's going to be exponential. I believe in that. I believe in you guys. And listen, we got to get ready to go. Kimmy Kim, what you say? We got to go because we got family and stuff to see and things of that nature to spend time with. And listen, we like you. We love you. We want more of you. It's been real. It's been fun. But listen, I don't ever want to get misconstrued. I don't want to ever get it twisted. When every time we do our show, Kimmy Kim, every time we connect with you guys, every time we vibe with our people, we connect, it's always, and I don't take it for granted. I'm very grateful, very appreciative of my family, my kids, Edie, Dylan, Edwin, Jordan, Tamani, Angie, my in-laws who probably watch, don't tell me they watch, my dad, my sister Monica, Cedric, Rob, I love you guys. And John, who's always on here and watching and supporting us. I love you guys and I appreciate it. I do. Zebediah, Nikki, I ain't heard from you. I ain't seen you. Kevin, who was on there earlier. I love you and I appreciate you guys. I want you to understand that I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate everything that we've been through, Kimmy Kim. You have taught me a fucking lot about myself, about life, about accountability, about just being a better human, a better man. I implore all of you guys to have a friend that can tell you the truth, even when it fucking hurts, even if it's inconvenient, even if you don't feel like it. Just hold your foot to the fire. Make sure you keep people around you that care about you, that love you unconditionally. Not people just want to see you fail. People don't want to see you happy. People want to see you win. And sometimes winning and being happy may not include them. And they be salty about it. You don't want that. People that really care about you, that celebrate you, that want to see you win. So I like you and I love you guys. And it's been a real true pleasure. I've had the best support, the best love, the best effects. I've been made to feel like the biggest person in the world. And I can't act like I haven't. I appreciate it. Kimmy, I appreciate you so much. You've been so wonderful to me and my family.
Yeah.
Your kids have been great to me. I love her kids, by the way. I think they kind of like me, too. Kenny, if you watch the show, I like you, Kenny. Kenny, listen to me if you're watching the show. We're similar, okay? You can attract more bees with love. That's all I'm saying. If you love people, expressing it in a way they can feel the love from you is important. That's what I'm gonna say with that. Okay? Me and you are similar. I've been in similar situations, you know. So I'm gonna say that. D, I know a lot about you, D. Deontay, what's up, brother? I want you to understand that I appreciate you, your love for my friend. I appreciate the intensity and the value you show you have for her and her family. I'm not your enemy. I'm not against you. We're a co-laborer. We are here together to make sure that Kimmy Kim is okay. Clarence, thank you so much for that bottle of wine. You got on here. I didn't get a chance to say thank you. I said it earlier. You said you were asleep. Clarence, I thank you. You've been a wonderful, wonderful supporter. I want to thank you for that. I really, really appreciate it, brother. You are a wonderful man. You're a wonderful man. Kenny, you are a wonderful man. You have to embrace that. Embrace it and love on your family as you always have. I encourage you. All of you. Wendy, thank you for supporting us. I haven't heard from Vanessa. Carl, what's up, Carl? I fucks with you, Carl. I do. I fucks with you. I do. You gotta be there for your sister, man. No fugaziness. That old weird ass shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you out. You gotta be there. I don't give a fuck what's going on. That's your sister. That's your sister. It is what it is. That's that. And that's to the other K dog. You know what I'm talking about. Same thing. You know you love them. If you love them, you gotta show them you love them. You can't be shitty. I don't give a fuck. I think that's it. I just
think
want
you
to.
covered
I
everything.
think I covered everything, guys. I love you guys. Listen, like a kid, I said we like you. We love you. One more of you. Follow the show. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better than fucking ever. When I come back, oh, we gonna party. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be some wild ass shit. You think we unhinged now? Goddamn it!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't get it, motherfucking twisted. Goddamn it! It's gonna be on and motherfucking pop. So I like you. We love you. One more of you. It's been real. It's been fun. Every time we do a show, every time Kim and I together.
Every time.
Every time we connect with y'all. God damn it! It's always. Do you hear me? It's always real motherfucking fun. Don't fucking forget it. Party in my absence, goddammit. I'm holler back.